Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning.
Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking above the
When you
horizon.
feed the donkey,
The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
this is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons.
Says, when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses. Wow.
I thought you
think
were
about bread a whole new way.
I thought you were about to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading?
Have an orgasm? I've never orgasmed during
The biology text doesn't do that for you. It's like, oh yeah.
Great deals.
computers and accessories
Wait,
special bundle.
Mike, they got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You
I know.
overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if, do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store price match?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Good.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, it's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki. Oh!
Kiki what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki. Whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. 'Cause GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show is with you on a fantastic, wonderful, great Thursday, March 11th, 2021. Thank you for being with us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. I'm just here to see what Sean is wearing. Seriously, Chris M.E. I drove past the studio to get here this morning, and there's Chris just camped out on the front. It's crazy. Chris is wearing his ghost costume, Sean. So
I love my new shirt.
Chris M. Yeet.
Yeet.
Oh my gosh, that is Sean in the top left. Mike O in the bottom left. I am Ryan. Thank you for being with us. 3 hours this morning. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. It should be a lot of fun this day in gaming history. Birthdays with not one, but two community birthdays to share with you this morning.
Oh, what?
I didn't know it was my
wait.
birthday today.
There's more. And also, we'll celebrate Maiko's birthday. Don't tell him, okay?
Yes.
We're just doing it to make him think it's his birthday, okay? We're not gonna actually really celebrate his birthday, okay? Just so he feels good.
We're gonna trick him, and he's gonna be like, "Wait, today's my birthday."
You're not whispering in the microphone, so now you heard that. The whole thing is screwed. Oh gosh.
I heard someone say it wasn't my birthday.
Uh-oh.
What?
Awkward. It's definitely your
I think it
birthday,
is.
Maiko. It's definitely your birthday, buddy. Okay, we're gonna take care of you
Obviously.
today. Not gonna worry about it. I got Gaming Morning Show, morning gaming news coming up as well. It's on the horizon this morning. Good morning to everyone hanging out in Twitch chat. It is technically, I mean, some people have mentioned that today is the Chaos Show. We'll see if we actually meet those standards because we only get Sean for an hour. So, chat, be sad.
Am
Isn't
I
it
the
Thursday?
bringer of the chaos on Thursdays?
No, you don't do
This will be the test.
Tuesday? Not 9 day?
Just keep naming the
27
days
day?
of the day, and you'll get there. It's Wednesday. You didn't try Friday yet.
Because I know it's not Friday.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was foolish of me to think that you were confused for a second there. You were clearly worried.
Yeah, no, I know what Friday is. It makes me sad.
Chad, if
It's
you
not today.
Chad, if you all just start chanting Sean, I'm sure Sean will stay for the whole thing. It's not like he probably has like a work meeting or something that's very important. Good morning, Copia. Scott Chick is with us. Sushi, it is good to see you this morning. Lady K, likewise. Chris M.E., as I mentioned. Wage has stopped by this morning already. The real AJ Storm, thank you. It's good to see you, and thank you for the host on Twitch. Bomba Leclops. like that name. I guess you are here today, and it's good to see you as well. Hola to you. And look, it's Maiko in chat, who is definitely first, not Kajito, who's well above you on the list, and all caps first. Definitely not.
That was left over from yesterday.
Oh, and it's good to see you as well, Japan. Thank you for stopping by. Always like when you can make time for us.
Konnichiwa. I know that.
Kopi has tried his hardest. Sean! Sean, I had a great time last night watching you play with nuts.
I like it when you watch me play with the nuts.
Nuts that you own, right? You bought the game,
it's mine.
correct?
It's my nuts.
So you played with your nuts.
No
yesterday.
nuts.
My nuts.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
On stream, right?
On stream.
Yeah.
It's important. Okay.
My nuts.
Chat, I see many of you who are here who watched Sean play with his nuts yesterday as well. What'd you think of Sean's nuts? I will give you.
They were great.
Well, Mike, you were there. I appreciate you.
I was there
letting us know.
for a bit. Yeah, it was great.
Here's some
I was
quotes
watching him. They were very colorful nuts too.
from the community. Chris M.E. said, "It feels so simple, but it's got enough to it." That was a comment from Chris M.E. about Sean's nuts. Maintaining Mediocrity said, "Sean's nuts, equal part beautiful and frightening, and I can't look away." And Kopi, of course, said, "I love you, Sean." So
Yeah.
those are just some of the critical reviews of yesterday's nuts stream.
Critical reviews of the nuts. Yeah.
Equal parts beautiful and frightening. I can't look away. Audrey, you just have a way with words.
His nuts were pretty orange for a while. I noticed, or the nuts. I'm sorry, not so much his, but the nuts glowed. Glowed.
I think is the right one.
Yeah, the nuts glowed very brightly in the camera.
They're bright.
It's incredible.
I do remember a quote specifically was, "Man, those squirrels were a lot easier to find when they were bright orange."
That's
Accurate.
true.
So,
Accurate.
The dark brown one was more difficult.
so you did like it though.
Yeah, it was fun. It was, and I talked a little bit about it towards the end of the stream, but it's the perfect mix for that type of game. It's the gameplay loop is pretty simple, but not boring. It's not overly difficult to the point where it gets frustrating, doing basically the same thing over and over. But the art style is super cute, and the squirrels are adorable. So
Yeah, that's true.
it was fun.
Bam, I'm so happy you're here because you are already being introduced to my inability to read things. So yes, that is clearly Bam Black Ops, but I read it as Bambla Cops or something like that is where I went with it. I don't even think that is exactly what I said.
Nice.
And then when you say it so simply, Ryan, read the damn text. Bam Black Ops. Anyway, it's good to see you. I'm happy that your watch history or your search history DRG has now been cleared. That's always an important thing to do after watching a stream
Bamba
such as
claps.
what happened with Sean yesterday. Yes, Bambla
good name.
Cops. So
I think you should change your name, Bam Black Ops, to Bambla Cops, because it sounds exotic.
You don't even have to change your username. Just
No,
start telling
yeah,
people.
just put the emphasis on different syllables.
If you
Bam
missed
Cops.
if you missed Sean playing with nuts, you can watch it on the old VOD. You can check it out on demand. When do you plan roughly to play
Ankle
part 2?
bops.
I think part 2 will be next Wednesday.
Okay.
Nice.
So tune in.
How far
again.
did you get? How many squirrels did you capture with the camera?
We got through chapter
two?
3,
Oh,
and there are 6 chapters. But the first chapter was mostly like the intro chapter, so it went really quick. So I think we might be just shy of halfway.
cool.
But we should
Did
be
you
good.
catch the pregnant squirrel?
We did. Yeah. That one was so I was starting to get tired because it'd been a long day. And that chapter, you find where the pregnant squirrel was going, and she was meeting up with 2 white squirrels. And then the lady on the phone's like, "Hey, why don't you follow those 2 white squirrels backwards and see where they came from?" And I'm like, "Oh, my brain, I can't. That's too many squirrels." But we got through it.
Eventually, all the squirrels just start blending together, and you're like, "Did I just see a moose?" As we all know, when squirrels combine, kind of Voltron-esque,
They turn
they
into a
become
moose. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's just a natural thing. By the way,
did-
no, I want you to finish, and then I got something to say about Mirage.
I
my
did
gosh.
follow one of the white squirrels back to where it came from, and then I had to go back to where the three met up to follow the other one, and I went back to where the three met up, and I was like, oh, crap, which one did I follow? And I guessed correctly.
Everything starts to blend together after a while, I suppose.
It's white squirrels.
Mirage came through big yesterday, joined us for the first time on Wednesday, and brought in a Ninja Turtle trailer, and our resident video game expert, hashtag Sean, or Sean, hashtag video game expert, I don't know, it's one of those two, said it's worth checking out.
Something.
Yeah, it looks
Nice.
super rad. It's first of all, the trailer opens up with a remake of the original cartoon's theme song, which that was enough to already get like the nostalgia strings pulled, and I was like, oh, okay, they're getting me, and then I was like, oh, and then the gameplay's gonna come on and it's gonna be something really stupid. But no, then the gameplay came up and it was the classic Ninja Turtles arcade style gameplay, and it looks super cool and has many people all a buzz. So it'll definitely be something we have to check out. And it's multiplayer, so we can play it together.
Yeah, Mirage, that was a big win for us yesterday, so appreciate you doing that for us. And it's good to see you this morning. Question, how would you feel about a true Golden Axe game, but done with respect like how Streets of Rage 4 was done? I'm going to have to hold that for a second, because we do have to tell you today's days of the day, including World Plumbing Day. When Mike had first put this on our rundown, I thought it said Plumping Day. And so I had to go back and
that's
double
plumping.
check and make sure that I had the date right. It is Plumbing Day. So if you are a
Have you
plumber,
never plumped before?
or if you're a plumper for that matter, we appreciate you today on World Plumping/Plumbing Day. So it's good to see you this morning.
They missed a chance though. They really should have made yesterday also World Plumbing Day when it's Super Mario Day. Because I mean, he's a plumber, you know.
They
Plumber.
they had that actually on March 11th already, that it was Plumbing Day, and then Nintendo came sweeping in and we're like, no, it's gonna be Mar 10 Day, and we're gonna make it Mario Day, and totally one up the plumbers.
Oh, I just got why March 10th is Mario Day. Thanks.
It's all right. We only discussed it at length on the gaming morning.
I was
You were
busy
out.
working.
You were busy.
Sorry.
You had stuff to do.
I did. Old people.
Not just World Plumping Day, though. It is Oatmeal Nut Waffles Day. We have to have a very specific Waffles Day. It is
What kind of
also
waffles?
Kidney Day, National Funeral Director and Mortician Recognition Day. That's a big one. National Promposal Day, National Johnny Appleseed Day, and National 311 Day. And of course, our topic of the day, which is Wash Your Nose Day. Yep,
Naturally.
that's a day. It's Wash Your Nose Day. And initially I thought, hey, this is kind of cool. Reminder to make sure, your pores are clean and all that stuff. But no, of course not. This is a reminder to make sure that you're washing the inside of your nose. Yep.
Washing the inside?
Yep, we'll talk more about it. But that is the case, apparently, with this particular day of the day. So we are asking you, chat, do you wash your nose? And then we follow that up quickly with, should you wash your nose? Because I'm not entirely sure you're supposed to. So we will offer non-medical advice.
But Sean's a doctor.
With non-medical advice.
So we can offer general medical advice. I just can't offer specific medical advice because I cannot diagnose you over the phone. But I'll give you this medical advice.
How about Twitch? Can you
Washing
diagnose
the
over
inside of your
Twitch?
nose like that sounds kind of weird. So we'll have to hear more about it before I'm sold.
All right, Sushi says, oatmeal waffle. Are there oats on the waffle, or is the waffle made of oats? I'm guessing it's probably the latter there. Like it's a mix
Yeah.
or something along those lines.
Okay, can we go back real quick to what Mirage said though? Because speaking of nostalgia, like I just got like a nostalgia punch right in the gut with Golden Axe. I spent I don't know how many hours playing that game. Like that was my go-to in the arcade, honestly. I would love a remake of any kind for Golden Axe. Golden Axe.
Wade says, I recall an Animorphs book where the main villains were aliens that were sentient broccoli and alien ants that use hive mind powers become Ant Ultron. So I totally get a massive squirrel's becoming a moose. Yes! Way to connect those dots for me, Wage. I appreciate it. Lady K has become a zombie killing machine thanks to AJ, so confirming that is true. World Plumbing Day, the day after Mario Day. Good observation for sure. And Sushi telling DRG, I'm good. Nothing new, to be honest. Same old, busy. Need to get to work. And then, yeah, I was going to bring up what Mirage said about the Golden Axe thing for sure. I haven't played Golden Axe in forever. But I was much like Mike in the sense that, like, at the arcade, that was definitely a go-to game. Mainly because my arcade wasn't huge, so we didn't have a ton of selection. And that was one that I remember playing specifically over and over and over again. Now, I'm not as familiar, though, with Streets of Rage. Because if that's in the vein that they're going to recreate it, I don't know what this. I don't really think I can talk to that.
Nope, I blew myself up.
I hate when that happens.
Shot in the back. It really hurt. So, Mike, do you remember Streets of Rage at all?
Vaguely. I was gonna Google it and see, because I mean that'll give you a pretty good reminder of what it is. But I mean, like I said, any remake for Golden Axe, I am on board.
I do remember a game that I want to say was Streets of Rage. You'll have to tell me if I'm wrong. But there was it was like a button masher, okay, and you walked down streets, kind of like side scrolling. And there
Were
was
the streets all mad?
the streets were super angry. Yes.
Oh, that's probably
Clearly
right.
angry. They were almost, you could say, raging. That's how angry they were. And there was a character who was very tall, had a mustache, and wore like a Big Show Andre the Giant onesie with like the one shoulder sling. Is that Streets of Rage? Am I even close?
A onesie with a shoulder sling.
Yeah, because like, didn't Andre the Giant have like one like diagonal strap across his
Oh
chest?
yeah, okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Otherwise known as the old wrestling onesie.
Yeah.
Not a singlet. Slinglet.
Slinglet, that's a good name.
It's a wrestling onesie, I believe. It's the technical term. Oh, that's Final Fight. You're right. Okay, so I have no clue what Streets of Rage is, Mirage. but
The streets were so mad.
but on a side note, Final Fight is a very fun game.
Maybe are the streets raging because Ryan doesn't know what they are?
Maybe they're
Like,
raging.
oh, we spent all this time together, and now you don't even know me.
Maybe they're raging because they were sad that the last fight happened. And there was a person running around in a wrestling onesie. Yes, wrestling onesie.
A onesie? It's not.
Ah, I got killed. I imagine it would feel like you accidentally inhale water whilst swimming underwater. That would feel weird, not gonna lie. We're talking nostrils or skin. Yeah, we're talking about the inside or the outside.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. We also have our Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news coming up after this game, so we'll get to all that. Because this was definitely one of those days of the day that were purchased and created by like a nostril cleansing company or something along those lines. So for sure, like Wage, I think it's talking about the inside of the nose.
I have a different.
Still
gun.
not sold.
Still not sold. That's a quality grenade. Yes,
I picked up somebody's gun by accident.
victorious by
Who did
Capcom. The game Final Fight was by Capcom. You remember Capcom, right? Capcom.
Never heard.
Comcast.
Never heard.
Never heard of him.
I'm happy my internet update by Capcom, Comcapped, went through, so that was good. Anyone else have their internet update this morning?
No.
It's when your internet updates, Mike.
Yeah, no, that's yeah, that was incredible.
It's really,
I can't believe the internet updates.
yeah, it's crazy.
Internet
Yeah,
update.
We're on internet update 2400 or something. I don't know why. I'm not going to name my internet service provider. It's definitely not Comcast. Xfinity. But
Well, I mean,
for
that's
some reason,
technically not Comcast.
yeah, true. It's a whole different deal. I don't understand why they think 6 a.m. is like the appropriate end time for internet maintenance. Seriously, like,
You know.
I mean, 6 a.m. seems a little bit close to like the start of some people's. I mean, we're living in a remote work society even to a degree prior to the pandemic. You don't think there's anyone who was in the Pacific time zone who's working on East Coast time?
Nah. Obviously not. Everyone's still asleep in their bed at 6 a.m. Duh.
This is the second time this has happened, but luckily it was over like slightly before, like maybe 5:58 or something like that. Axe is here. Good morning. Thanks for being here. It is 6:26 on the West Coast, 9:26 on the East, and it's 2:26 for those watching in the UK. So details on Wash Your Nose Day, chat.
The UK.
Because we've had Wage ask, we've had Scott Chick bring up this idea of inhaling water. Washing out your nose hasn't been always commonplace, a common practice for everyone, but it should
Go
be.
figure.
According to the company Xlear. It's like clear with an X instead of a C. Because, according to daysoftheyear.com, Wash Your Nose Day came about in order to make the average person more aware that washing their nose is actually an important part of regular hygiene routines. It is the creator, Xlear, of a natural xylitol-based sinus and oral care product. Wash Your Nose Day is aimed at forwarding education to the public. The idea that nose washing is as essential for your health as hand washing is. I yield the floor to our resident doctor. Thoughts?
I'm hesitant to anyone who makes a product and then tells you you should all be doing this thing. Also, I have this product to help you do it. It's sus for sure. There is a lot of grossness in your nose, both from your own body and from foreign particles, virons, bacteria, pollen from trees, all that
Can we
stuff's
go
in your
back
nose.
to virons? What's
Virons.
a viron?
Let me.
is that real?
Doctor, let me step in. I got this. I'm sure that everyone's interested. It's when a bunch of squirrels become a moose. They turn into
And then they go
Viron.
in your nose?
Am I close?
So, almost.
Ballpark. Sounds ballpark.
A viron is just the actual, like, when you catch a virus, it's because virons infected
Oh.
your cells and took over. Viron.
Viron.
Anyways, all that's in your nose.
Kiki-ho,
But that's
Viron.
that's why you have snot. That's why you have
Oh.
boogers in your nose, is to help catch that stuff. And then that's why, sometimes you sneeze. So I don't think washing your nose is actually going to help, because you're clearing out that stuff, but you're also clearing out your own natural defense of that stuff. What's more
Your own
important than
virons.
washing your nose is just blow your nose occasionally.
So you're saying
Or
that when the doctor would look into my ear with the stethoscope and say, "Hey, I see a whole bunch of transformers in there," it turns out that all the transformers, known as Viron, were in my nose.
Mhm.
So you're
They were
meaning
there the whole time.
you're meaning this whole time I've been eating blowing out onto a Kleenex my Virons?
Your virons are getting everywhere.
Okay.
your virons are showing.
Viron.
Viron.
All right, we're gonna talk more about
So,
Wash Your Nose
I
Day.
don't get behind wash your nose day.
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
think it's fine because I have more of a PR background than I do medical. So yeah, of course, when you make a product and you say that this is as vital as hand washing, completely believe it. I want to say hi to B Bruce. Thank you for being here this morning on Twitch. Appreciate that. And also, I saw Superphonic somewhere up there. Check in as well. It is time to get informed. We need to know the haps in the video game world. We need the headlines of the day. Maybe Mirage will break more news for us. I think we've already adopted Mirage as our junior correspondent for Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. So let's send it to the newsroom. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Thursday, March 11th, 2021.
It is.
I don't get any do-do-dos.
March 11th.
What happened
I
to our
can
sound
take
effects
that.
department?
I was sleeping. Sorry.
We're gonna start off with, there we go. That's, this is your gaming one show.
Just give him what he wants, Mike.
I ASMR to the dudes though.
I liked the ASMR too.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start off today's gaming morning show, morning gaming news, with the downer news, and then I'll bring you back up at the end. Gordon Hall, who was founded the studio that would become Rockstar Leeds, has passed away at the age of 51. He worked on titles the likes of Red Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto, Chinatown Wars, and LA Noire. It was reported by Games Industry, but this is from Joe Scribbles of IGN. Members of the Yorkshire development scene began discussing the news today. No cause of death has been released at the time of writing. So that's sad for the video game world, because he worked on some big stuff and was an important member of Rockstar Leeds. So that is sad. And thoughts go out to his friends and family, and hopefully everyone's doing okay. And that's sad. And so young, 51. So, like I said, no cause of death reported, but I'm interested to follow this story and see what happened. Speaking of video games, Animal Crossing is a video game, and Build-A-Bear is a store, and now you can get, or coming soon, you can get Animal Crossing characters at Build-A-Bear.
That's a pretty good one. Pretty good.
It's a
collab.
fantastic idea, because they're super cute, and that franchise is popular, especially right now after New Horizons doing very well on the market, and so I think that makes a lot of sense.
I was really hoping you were going to say that Animal Crossing people were working their way into Fortnite. It would have been.
I'm sure that's once Fortnite figures out how to get a hold of Nintendo. I believe the only way is to write like a handwritten letter to Nintendo, because they haven't quite figured out the internet yet.
Gotcha.
Once they get a hold of Nintendo and that becomes a thing, Fortnite's gonna be ridiculous.
And then you have to send it via squirrels, I believe.
But they specifically have to be squirrels that have formed into a Viron. And
Yeah, it's correct. Absolutely correct. You're right.
Byron!
Byron. And last news story of the day. I know we have some people in chat and then Mike who are interested in Dungeons and Dragons.
It just sounded funny the way that you set that up. You're like, we got people in chat. And Mike. Like, that's what I heard.
Mike.
On Mike.
And Dungeons and Dragons, of course, you need a good set of dice, right? How much would you be willing to pay for a die?
7 cents.
How about $200?
Holy Jesus. My 18-year-old would probably do that, though. He would totally buy $200 dice.
The $200 dice. This is for a full set of 7 dice, and we'll start at $199. Creators Systemic Games have been working on these dice for some time now, making the rounds on the convention circuit and even turning some heads at Gen Con. It's an electronic set of dice. They light up, they sparkle. They look very pretty. I highly suggest checking out the pictures and the video because they look fantastic. But that's a lot of money for dice.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. They're called Dispel Dice, and the campaign is on Kickstarter. So you can check that out in the link that we'll provide if you are interested in the $200 set of dice. Their campaign has been fully funded and has 29 days left to go. Ends on April 8th. So if you are interested in some real fancy light up dice for your D&D campaigns, you can definitely check that out.
I mean,
there's no way I'd pay $200, but $199 maybe.
The picture that you shared, or the article link, and then the subsequent tweet that comes from it. Actually, I mean, it looks pretty cool. It looks like a disco ball.
They look beautiful, and like if you watch their video on their Kickstarter page, like they look super, like they flash and stuff. Like they're very cool. I can't imagine even if I was into D&D, paying $200 for a set of dice.
Well,
No.
our GMS bot is much better at making pulls than I am, so there's a pull. So, good job,
Perfect.
Nightbot.
But yeah, they're app controlled, so you can change the like flashing pattern and the colors, and you can make it all light up one color. You can make different numbers light up different colors. Like, they're very cool. Just overkill for me.
A little bit.
It always lasts. Whenever released, we finish off today's Gaming Award Show, Morning Gaming News, with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. And oh boy, doozy, do we have a bunch today.
It's Thursday,
Gotta
so
make up,
makes
right?
sense.
I had to delete a few that were like
Do you just
repeats.
want to keep out today a Thursday segment at this point, and then you'll just group everything
Just catch-
from Monday
Why
through
did they
Wednesday?
save it all for today and tomorrow? We have Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game for out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, and PC. I love it when it's almost everything except like, oh, sorry, Switch.
Where's the
You
Wii
got
U?
nothing. Cyanide and Happiness, Freak Apocalypse, out on Switch, PC, and Mac.
That's a good one. Sounds like
It's-
another.
there's some good ones in here.
Sounds like another Johnny Cash song. Cyanide and happiness.
Battle Brothers, a turn-based tactical RPG on Switch. Multi-Quiz out on Switch. A Day Without Me out on Switch. Bloody Bunny the Game out on Switch. WRC9, the official, spelled wrong on here, game out on Switch. I'm sure they spelled it correctly in the actual
It's plumping
game.
day. Plumping day.
Pumping. Yes.
Bushujo Battle Cyber Panic out on Switch. Those are just words thrown
There's
together.
an exclamation point there. I wanted more emphasis.
Bushujo Battle Cyber Panic!
Nice.
Out on Switch.
Exclamation point.
Alchemist Simulator out on Switch. Smash Club Streets of Shmeenies out on Switch.
You say that one again?
Smash Club Streets of Shmeenies.
That was the one that had the guy in the singlet with the strap on. It was Streets of Sheenies.
Man. You're such a schmeenie.
You're such a Shmeenie. Sapper Defuse the Bomb Simulator out on PC.
Oh gosh. All right.
And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning had to go to Bob Help Them on Switch.
That's
Why did it have to be that? That doesn't make any sense.
Bob is good with it.
Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it.
Bob likes
Oh
it.
my gosh. Those were like a week's worth of names. Like we need to spread the wealth.
I know.
Oh my!
I really wanted to pick Shmeenies, but I couldn't because Bob Help Them was on
Bob help them.
Plenty
That's
of
pretty
air
incredible,
in here.
though.
No need to worry. Bob likes it.
Thanks, Bob.
Bob's good with it.
I did not know Cyanide and Happiness is a very long-running webcomic.
No.
So that's good information. Matt Artisan is here, and Mike was the one who pointed out that the final hour crew is infiltrating the first hour, which is absolutely fine. I just don't know
I'm
why
pretty
you're
sure
awake.
Chris is asleep though.
Oh, do you think Chris fell back asleep?
I think Chris fell back asleep.
Chris, if you're there,
I think he was
press
legit
one.
here to see if I was gonna wear the shirt, and
Yeah,
then went to
yeah.
sleep because that was like the last thing he said.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna have a name of the month, and then also a name of March 11th. Like those are so good, so good. Mirage said, "Fun fact about Red Dead Redemption 2: the original voice actor of Lion-O from Thundercats 1985 cartoon did the voice of the camp trader in Red Dead Redemption 2 online mode." Mirage, wow,
Nice.
I'm so proud.
I'm
we also-
starting to think that Mirage Leonardo 84 is just Sean's like alternate account. And he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna suckers.
Gamer Fishstick, thank you for the follow on Twitch. It is good to see you this morning on Wash Your Nose Day, which we'll dive into. We'll go deeper into the nose here in just a second. Also, Axe, as I mentioned, has shown up this morning. It is good to see everybody. B. Bruce, if I didn't mention you already, it is good to see you as well. We got a hello mic from B. Bruce, so there you go. I'm vowing my way, and by vowing, Mad Artisan said wowing my way into the full show crew.
Yeah.
We're going to run into a problem here. We're going to run into first hour crew, full show crew. Oh, that's a guess with an S. And then final hour crew. We're going to have to differentiate our lead adjectives here. It's going to be important.
That's true.
You can find our name of the month coming up on Monday. I have definitely scheduled everything I need to schedule for Monday. I definitely
Like,
haven't
actually?
not done that. I definitely have, for sure.
No, he got it. I saw it.
I've even definitely looked at the message that Sean sent me, like, what, March 3rd? And definitely even know what our name of the month is. I definitely do know that, and am excited to definitely reveal our name of the month on Monday's show. If you are a Patreon, you get double entries into our name of the month giveaway. Thank you, everybody who has joined us on Patreon so far and become a Patreon subscriber. Our latest of which was Sushi. Thank you so much for joining us on Patreon. Sushi. It is great to have you as part of our subscribers, if you will. The early adopter tier goes all the way until the end of the month, so we're just over 2 weeks left for you to sign up for less than a Twitch subscription, and those benefits go on and be added to into perpetuity. So we're excited about that as well.
Perpetuity.
I am Ryan. That is Mike, and that is Sean.
So I was really excited. I was really excited last night when I saw Sean unbag his shirt from Jackbox because I also am wearing a Jackbox shirt that was created by Spacing Out or Spaced Out. It's this one. Look, it's
Nice.
Mike No.
Wait, I'm
really-
super confused. So are you getting
And these
these
are
shirts?
from the same game too, right?
Yeah, it's the same game.
So you can you play the TKO game or whatever, right?
Yep.
That's
And
what
the-
it.
and then
I
they-
couldn't think of that last. Night.
They actually become shirts that you can buy?
Yeah,
You can
at the-
buy the design, yeah.
Yep, at the end of the game, there's a link that you can go in and buy it, and they're not unreasonable for like a fully custom shirt. Like,
I think it was like $20 for with shipping for
With
everything.
shipping.
So yeah,
That is so cool.
and it took
I
two,
know
what,
that
2
game
weeks to
is
come. I mean,
awesome.
it was great.
yeah,
But yeah, I don't
like from that
I don't
one
understand the
session
snake
of
bit, but
that one session of Jackbox stemmed 2 amazing shirts.
it's Mike No.
Maybe Spacing Out thought you were the one who was trying to roll the R's and it sounded like a hiss. I don't know. It's a really good looking snake though.
It is. It's got a hat. I think maybe that's why it was me because it had a hat.
Look, it's Mike
I don't
No.
That's what it is. Yeah.
That's so good.
It was great.
so good.
Thanks, Space.
Matt Artisan just got up to see if Sean wore the shirt. Sean, in fact, wore the shirt. So
I sure did. It was it was still in here, so I just walked up and I was like, oh, I don't have to change. Just go upstairs and put my Chris Yeet shirt on.
It's really funny. My shirt was on my desk, so I also just did that.
oh my gosh. Wow, look at you two.
We're set.
You're simpatico. You're together. It is Wash Your Nose Day. This is the other part of this, Sean, by the way. Again, the copy from daysoftheyear.com, which likely came straight from Zlair. Most people don't realize how many germs, allergens, and other icky invisibles can be present inside your nose just from the daily living of life. So that's why,
And if only there was a way to get them out.
well, it's funny you should ask. Have you ever tried Zlear? The bottle
Oh, you
is
mean
so...
a clean? You mean a Kleenex?
No. The Kleenex adds in extra
Your finger.
Virons
Just use your finger.
with your finger too. The same thing. But if you use Zlear, which is so clear and good at its job that it's an invisible bottle.
It's amazing.
You know why?
Have
I
you
don't-
ever used a neti pot?
Ooh, I
Which
have.
is
and I
basically
hate
the
that
same
feeling.
thing. It's awful. I've used it
Terrible.
once.
So
It's the
Sushi
same
asked
thing,
us,
isn't it?
Sushi asked us about that up way higher in the chat. And when I read that, I thought Sushi was asking me about something that you would put in coffee, like a creamer, and because I read pod as opposed to pot, so it was like a nut pod. That's what I read. So I'm just gonna back off and let you two talk about what actual neti pots are, because I had no clue.
No, it's fine. I'd like to. I always like learning about your interpretations of things.
Yes.
I think they're much more interesting.
Oh no, it wasn't
than
Sushi.
the actual.
It was Kajito. Have you ever seen neti pots? No, Kajito, I hadn't. I've never also used neti pods for my coffee.
But he likes neti pods a lot. Yeah, no, that's just where you like. It's a little pot where you pour water up your nose. You try to drown yourself.
Sorry, Kajito.
And the idea of those is that you're actually pouring it in one nostril and it's coming out the other one, and you're trying to flush that one out. So like if you had something going on with the right nostril, you'd actually pour it in the left side to try to flush out the right.
Yeah.
Which at least that makes a little bit more sense than this Xerox stuff that you keep
It's
Xerox.
it's
yes.
Lear.
If you smash your nose on a photocopier and hit start, it will clear out the sinuses real good.
Hey Sean,
probably just as good for you as this Lear.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I'm gonna pass you.
It's a lot more fun too.
I'm gonna pass you my Zlear. It's gonna go onto your mic side. Ready? Here we go. Look now. Doesn't like the Zlear. Matt Arson, I have
Bounced
sinus
off the
issues,
wall.
so I have to use one every now and then. Never clean your nose with a photocopier. That is very sound advice, Gino. We've heard of people making photocopies of their booty.
Yeah.
But no, what are you doing down there? Cleaning
in
my
in
nose.
This isn't an inappropriate one, but the last office I worked at before, no, a couple ago, I got bored one day in the afternoon and was photocopying my face, and I forgot one of the copies on the machine. So I wake up to a text from my old boss being like, "Hey, Mike, I found something weird on the copy machine." And I was like, "Oh, what?" She was like, "Were you making photocopies of your face?" I was like, no.
Hey, Mike.
Must have been another guy.
Was
Yes,
that
it's just another guy like me.
was that FedEx?
No, that wasn't.
Was
FedEx.
that
This
McDonald's?
is- Nope, it wasn't. It was.
Mike job number 3.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, that was Mike job number 3. Okay.
Yep, goes.
Just trying to make sure I keep track of those things.
When I did marketing for a home care company.
Mike job number 3.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's number 3. Great.
And we'll definitely remember these and not duplicate them any way, shape, or form.
Nope.
Not a chance.
That's
Definitely not happen. Coming up, we're going to tell you what movie Michael B. Jordan will make a directorial debut with. Also,
Love Michael B. Jordan.
imagine being in a house all the time with your significant other, but instead of just spending time together, you're handcuffed to one another. We have that story coming up as well on
Bonk
Gaming Morning Show. Oops. I mean, who hasn't left their face copy in the copy machine? Am I right? Like, I mean, are you really trying if you haven't left your face copy in the copy machine?
It was a present, so they could remember me forever.
Oh, there's a person behind the box.
Coming from our spawn, Mike. He's gonna come get you.
He's gonna get you.
He shot me through the gold. I don't know you could shoot through gold.
Gold is very permeable. In some places they use gold as sponges.
Oh. To clean their nose.
Yes, it's actually what Zlear's made out of. It's gold dust.
That's gold.
Gold dust.
Sorry, guys. I just tried to shoot our teammate.
That's right. Did they
I
deserve
was
it?
confused. No. I mean, maybe. I found my dead body. So
Well,
I
I just
added
watched that guy hammer that guy in the face.
with a hammer?
Yeah, like a big sledgehammer.
Ew, gross. Well, that sounds just like torture. What, the nose thing, Scott Chick? What's the torturous thing? Photocopying your face? Cleaning it with a
I think
photocopier?
being handcuffed to your significant other.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You should try it.
I love
sometime.
my wife, but if I had to be handcuffed to her, I'd probably hurt somebody.
What if you had to be
And that
photocopied?
somebody
to
would
her?
be myself. Trying to gnaw my arm off.
Does Megan watch this show?
Nope.
Okay, that makes sense.
We're good.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, I almost killed myself. There's so much. So, Backrolls mentioned this the other day while playing Call of Duty. I do agree with him, especially given the fact that there's some sort of issue that he has with the sound. But there's that ringing of the grenade in this game. I really wish that would not last as long or could just go away completely because, yeah, it is not an
Yeah,
enjoyable
it's,
sound.
Luckily, I play with no sound, so it's not a problem.
That's
Bazinga.
Mike's life hack today.
Yeah, just don't listen.
If you're playing video games, just don't listen to the games.
Yeah.
Who needs to know where things are coming from?
That's what my eyeballs are for. Or when I was a kid, I'd call them eye bulbs. Your eyeballs.
That's how flowers start, is with eye bulbs.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true fact.
Gotcha. And you water them, and you.
I really do feel bad for your alt account, though, Sean. I haven't watched that trailer for Shredder's Revenge yet.
Oh, you got to check it out.
I do. I really
Yeah,
want to.
Yes.
Excuse me?
No, it looks super cool.
Was that your alt account talking to us? Hey, Sean's alt account. Are you going to skip work today and just keep playing games with us?
Yes. Yes. He said yes. I heard him. Y'all have to hold him to it. It's Thursday. Aren't you usually here all day on Thursday?
Yeah,
it's an
I have
unusual
a
work
meeting that I need to go to.
Are you being named the president of the work
Sometimes.
meeting?
No, it's just
Yeah, it's a work thing. I get it. It happens.
It's a work thing.
it's a fun work.
There's
thing. And I
one
was-
day next week I'll probably have to take away because of the same reason.
Oh.
Not a meeting, something much more serious stuff. But yeah. Not saying your meeting isn't serious. But
Just say, I have to do the same thing.
yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, and I tried to find a way. Oh, I ran right into that grenade. Find a way timing wise where like maybe I could get there for the meeting and get back for like the end of the show, and it just wasn't working.
Why don't we all just go to the meeting? Like we'll just zoom it in.
Just come with me.
Just zoom the show. That'll be the rest of our stream.
Who's this Sasquatch? It's Gaming Morning Show.
I wish I knew Chris's phone number so I could call him and sing him a song.
What would that song sound like, Mike?
I don't know, something sweet and yeah, maybe like that.
Bob.
Bob sounds like he's in a lot of pain there.
Bob, you jumped your cube. Okay.
A lot of pain.
I mean,
Yesterday I played my wife the intro and she's like, "Is that you singing?" I was like, "Yep." She said, "Is that the donkey song?" I was like, "Yep." She was like, "Oh god." I'm like, "Yep."
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
The calm, serene sounds of the morning.
Down. Sing us a song, you're the donkey man. Sing us a song tonight.
Hee-haw, hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw.
You do a very good donkey, by the way, though. It needs to be
I
said.
protected you.
No,
thank
you
you.
got shot in the side with the head. So, you did a poor job.
No, I had trophy systems around Mike while he did something on his little remote control.
Well, you could have
My
saved my
remote
life
control
instead
car.
of worrying about that.
Nah. Oh, I had to keep Mike alive. You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
The same exact
But
same.
I'm dead. No, you're good. I bought an extra monitor for my desk at work, and my coworker texted me this morning and was like, "Are you gonna watch TV shows while you're working?" Like, no, I just need to be able to see multiple things.
But then you were like, wait a second. Well, now that I think about it, now that you bring it up.
That's what the iPad's for.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Imagine having a job where you sat there and watched like a whole, all of the Futuramas ever made. Could you imagine having done that? That'd be crazy. Like if you worked at a place where you're answering phone calls and there was very little else to do and you worked with Mike and Sean. Imagine.
I just listen to the Dan Patrick Show most of the time.
I did that as well. I had enough time to do both of those things, Mike.
Oh, gotcha.
That job was boring.
That's why I really liked when I was on chat duty, because then you could not really pay attention.
That again describes pretty much my entire experience with that. So
Yep.
Yeah.
That, and with the exception of Joey, no one else on my team understood how to use a computer. So I usually was able to do the chat because people would be like, "How do you answer?"
why do they always sound like that? Why do they sound like your wife? You had coworkers that all sounded exactly like your wife. That's amazing.
It's crazy, right?
And your kids too. think we've learned that, Mike.
Because
That's-
when other people talk, that's all I hear in my head. So, yeah. I don't know what anyone's voice sounds like, so I can't give you any voice flattery because as you talk, all I hear is, "Hey, what are you doing? Why are you going over here? Sing the donkey song." So, like Charlie Brown with the wah wah lady.
Want, 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 want. Yes, Ryan. Want, 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 want. Yes, Ryan. Man, this is one of the most uneventful games we've had in a long time in this game.
Sorry, I'm just throwing grenades over buildings.
Up. I'm dead.
What?
That's a teammate. Didn't look like a teammate, but it was.
Pop. Sucker! Did one of you guys put this anti-air system inside of a building?
Really? That care package didn't drop? That's weird. All right, you got birthdays this day in gaming history. Holy cow, it's 6:57. This game felt like it was going quickly, too. My God.
Yeah, the second half really is dragging.
That's what happens when your internet update takes so long. We get behind the clock right from the start. That reminds me, always update your internet. You get your cats and dogs spayed and neutered.
Hey, Bob.
One more time. We just need one more point.
Hey!
All right, chat. We did it 6:58 already. Holy cow! Gaming Morning Show flying by on this Thursday, March 11th, 2021. Like I said, we'll tell you about Michael B. Jordan and handcuffed couples and science all coming up in the next hour after we release Sean into the work wild.
Science.
I'll miss you, Sean. You're gonna be
Miss you
missed.
too.
All right, let's do birthdays before you have to.
What?
Wink, 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 wink. Why are you audibly saying the winks, Ryan? You know, just closed captioning it. Birthdays today. There are community versions of the birthdays for the second straight day. Yesterday, we wished a happy birthday to It's Me, Jordigi. This morning, we'd like to extend a big happy birthday to MZ Noodle.
MZ
Noodle.
Heirloom fan.
Yes, is a Twitch streamer and famously plays Apex Legends and once pulled back-to-back heirlooms, which doesn't make any of us who play.
How many do you have?
Yeah, I have two fewer. Let me reframe. Combined, MZ Noodle and myself, we have two.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Gotcha.
Much like the system by which I have the same amount of crowns as Chris ME in Fall Guys. So, yeah. So happy birthday to MZ Noodle, twitch.tv/MZ Noodle. Also twitch.tv/Wonder Truly, who yesterday got a raid from our friend Superphonic. Wonder Truly is a music streamer and takes requests and does a whole bunch of cool stuff. Very neat. In fact, when Super did the raid, did a full-blown loop to thank you for the raid from Super. It was really great. I'm excited for when Sean gets the looper.
For now, like,
Put it on a pancake.
Yeah, take the looper.
it's the only one I have.
Put it on a pancake.
I can't wait till we get a full-blown song that incorporates Bob's lines.
That's gonna happen.
What do you
Yeah, it can't be too far off.
What do you think, Bob?
Bob says, pretty
Hey,
okay.
thanks, Bob. Alex Kingston turns 58 today. Okay. But this one is the one I'm most excited about of this list of celebrity birthdays. It's Lisa Loeb's birthday, 53. You might remember Lisa Loeb singing in the 90s. But Sean once performed in a band with our good friend of Barely Breathing fame, Evan McGregor.
What?
Yeah, can you believe it? Now, of course, as we all know, right, chat? We all know this. Evan McGregor was the name that Duncan Sheik performed by prior to then performing as Duncan Sheik.
Wait, like you were legit in a band with Evan Greger?
I was not. Lisa Loeb was.
No. Oh, that's
Yeah. And Evan McGregor sang with Lisa Loeb. This says Duncan Sheik, but again, I'm just trying to clarify.
That's tough. Fun fact: I once played blackjack with Lisa Loeb in Atlantic City.
Nice.
Was
Yeah,
that
good
It was a camp conference because you play the Bob thing. I was a camp director at a camp, and
Mike
we went
job
to
number 4.
Yep. We went to it was a Northeast Camping Conference, and it was held in Atlantic City every year, which was great because you got to stay in a hotel for free and write it off. And Lisa Loeb was a singer; she was like there, and I don't know how, but she ended up hanging out with a bunch of us, and we played some blackjack. She's very sweet. Not good at blackjack.
Of course, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that all makes perfect sense. There's nothing about that is not expected, right, chat? Everyone knew that Mike would be playing blackjack with Lisa Loeb.
Nice.
Terrence Howard, 52 years old today.
Poor guy.
Did you once
Lost out
play
on millions.
any gambling games with Terrence Howard?
Nope. But he gambled on Marvel and lost. he doubled down on Iron and. Whew. Sorry, buddy.
Thora Birch, 39. I'm
She's
pretty
pretty
sure Thora Birch was in Now and Then with Christina Ricci. Someone check that for me. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Jodie Comer, 28 today.
I don't know what that is.
Let me see. Is that Terrence Howard from Empire? Mike?
I
Sean?
believe so, yes.
Okay, cool. I wouldn't know, AJ. I'm really bad at TV. I made decorations, Christmas decorations with David Tennant in my younger years.
Nice.
Wow.
He's one of the Doctor Who's.
Oh, nice. Anyone else you want to mention in birthdays?
Yeah, it's Bobby McFerrin's birthday. Bobby McFerrin is 71. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. He's great. There was one time where I was at the Walmart and Bobby McFerrin wasn't there.
Okay.
So
I actually expected that story way more than playing blackjack with Lisa Loeb in Atlantic City.
yeah. It's Peter Berg's birthday. It's funny. It says actor Peter Berg, Chicago Hope, is 59. I'm pretty sure he's more known as a director because he's directed quite a few good. He's directed quite a few good movies. I said it. It's John Barrowman's birthday. He's from Arrow. He's 54.
Oh my gosh.
Benji Madden of Good Charlotte, 42. If Nate is still here, he'll appreciate that.
I once went to a Good Charlotte concert.
I'm sorry.
Was it
Just
good?
kidding.
The-
I've been to
Charlotte?
those as
The
well.
bands leading up to Good Charlotte were better. So, yeah.
That's why I always enjoyed Good Charlotte concerts because you could always know that the opening acts would be fantastic.
I actually don't hate on Good Charlotte, but I was not there for Good Charlotte. So.
Oh no, yeah, they're good, but not. And thanks, Hofbrew. I appreciate the Forrest Gump comparison.
It's also been 22 days since Taylor Hawkins' birthday day.
The 11th Olsen sibling.
Quickly through this day in gaming history, because I know Sean got to go. 1983, Atari and Coleco Industries settle a legal dispute. Coleco is licensed to continue making and selling the expansion module #1 for the ColecoVision, and is licensed to produce the Gemini video game system. Man, they were really bad at naming systems back in the day.
All right, everyone get their tube amusement devices.
So bad.
ColecoVision.
Okay. Don't mind me. Just over here doing what I do best, saying things wrong. ColecoVision. Anyway, 1999.
Plus dicks.
Yeah, that's true. Sony files 3 requests in San Francisco Federal District Court. This was regarding the Connectix virtual game station product. Oh my gosh, they were so bad.
All right, everyone get their tube amusement devices.
There was PlayStation BIOS and stuff. Oh my god. Ugh. All right, 2008. The court rejects all requests That was the finish to that prior one. In 2008, Condemned 2 Bloodshot for the PlayStation 3 came. Can you just reread the names of the morning? Because these are awful. Titanfall in 2014. Dark Souls 2 came out 2014. Okay, that was a better finish, but man.
Titanfall could have been an absolutely amazing game, but it just wasn't.
Hey, it created one of the best inventions of all time.
The tubular entertainment device.
No, Apex Legends. So,
Video games.
Is that from what?
Apex Legends is based in the Titanfall universe.
Oh, I did not know that.
I did. I did once I learned.
Nice.
Now you know.
Now
Knowledge.
I know. Knowing exactly.
I'm gonna pass you the knowledge. All right, ready? I'm gonna go onto your mic set. Here it comes. Ready?
I don't want it.
Fine. I'll keep the knowledge with me.
I refuse. I refuse. Refuse.
Everyone say goodbye to Sean.
I love you all.
I'm gonna miss you, Sean. Sean's got a Chris M. Yeet out of here.
Ah! Oh, good call. Look at
Yeah, it's a good shirt.
Yeet.
No one can see it now because you're already off camera, but it's a great shirt.
Gone forever.
So.
I'm still here. I'm not a cat. Goodbye.
I'm in the car waiting. Sports Stop Gaming.
We're gonna go on a date.
Oh, thank you, Copia, for picking up Sean.
Oh, man.
All right, have a good day. That is Maiko. I am Ryan. We are going to hang out with you for 2 additional hours on this Thursday. Thanks for being with us. Coming up, it's the Chaos Hour on the Chaos Show. We'll tell you all the stories that we told you we'd tell you about. It's all coming up on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Be back in just a sec on Thursday, March 11th.
I'm your co-host Jamie, pronouns she, her.
And I'm your co-host Spencer, pronouns they, them.
And this is Pixel Therapy Pod. We're a bi-weekly interview show bringing you new perspectives on video game culture and current events while centering the relationships queer folks, trans folks, people of color, disabled folks, and other marginalized players have with games.
On Pixel Therapy Pod, we believe that video games can serve as tools for understanding ourselves, each other, and the world around us.
Find out more on pixeltherapypod.com or follow us on social media at Pixel Therapy Pod.
In a world where keyboards just won't work, one streamer is determined to make it right.
I want a D that works. I need the D to work.
A quest that would take her on a journey of a lifetime. With her baby daddy by her side.
That's how we do, baby!
He's not my baby daddy or my anytime near soon future baby daddy.
She overcame all odds and fixed the D.
My D has been broken for so long, but I touched it. It was so good, and it feels so good to have a D that works.
This summer, Superphonic.
Sorry, Kiki.
Kiki Lowe star in The Lost City of D. A gaming morning show production. Saturday, former streamer of the week Optimus Rhyme presents a 12-hour Baby Yoda stream. They'll be chatting, marbles, Jackbox, and more. Go to twitch.tv/OptimusRhyme1.
Took a chance, in a trance, painted red, where's the romance? Took a chance, one glance, painted blue, ended on a rain dance. Now a bit stronger, not alone with the monster. Yeah, I gotta say I want this summer. Can't find this anywhere, constant calm inside, yeah. Waves of left and right, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Won't find us anywhere. Constant calm inside, yeah. Waves above stand by, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Can't find us anywhere, anywhere. Yeah, I want this longer. Won't find this anywhere, anywhere. How I've always wondered. Yeah, I want this longer. Won't find this anywhere. I've always wondered. Constant calm inside, yeah. Waves above stand by, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Constant calm inside, yeah. Waves above stand by, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Constant calm inside, yeah. Waves above stand by, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah.
Morning, gamer! Gaming Morning Show continues. This is the day that we've all been waiting for. It is Thursday, March 11th, 2021. Thanks for being with us. Mike O and Ryan with you for the final 2 hours of today's show.
And now, live on GMS, the Chaos Hour!
Allegedly. I don't know. I don't know how chaotic it'll get. Mike, when's the last time anything on this show's ever been chaotic?
Been at least like 8 months.
That's
or
true.
So.
Yeah, I don't know if
Maybe
it's
longer.
never been chaotic one moment in our lives. No, it's... Kopi is demonstrating how I pronounce words, so...
Oh, I thought you were rewinding for something. Yeah.
No, I don't think Bob was on the show at Load Last Checkpoint. Bob, you know, he's a voice, right? I don't know if Bob wants to be on camera. I guess I could ask Bob.
Bob doesn't like your face. Or his face. Someone's face.
Bob, do you like having yourself off camera?
Bob likes it.
Okay. So I don't know if that's going to happen, so... I was saying hi in reverse. It's a lot of letters and syllables.
Yeah. And I mean, there's an H, at least one H and one I in there. So, yeah.
Bob is fine. It is Wash Your Nose Day. Chat.
Oh, there goes again.
Still Wash Your Nose Day. You can still do it if you'd like. Did you wash your nose during the break?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's a trap.
It's I try. Yeah, I've used the neti pot once, so this is similar. And like I said, I must drown myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and not use the river thing where it shoots water up your nose or whatever it shoots up your nose. The only thing that should be in your nose is your finger.
Have you ever watched Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
Yeah, I've got kids. It's a popular one.
That sentence that Copia put up there, or that, not sentence, but one really long all caps word, reminds me of the device that the person in Cloudy makes. The flim flap the flour.
I gotta watch that again.
Flim flap the flour.
I didn't like the second one as much.
Oh, I've watched many an animated movie even without the children. They do become more frequently played.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, for sure.
We have it on DVD, so on long car rides they play it in the van.
Nice. World Plumping Day, not to be confused with World Plumbing Day today. Oatmeal Nut Waffles Day.
Wash.
I like waffles, so you know what we do with our waffles, though, right?
Eat them.
Yep. And then we put them on a pancake. Kidney Day, National Funeral Director and Mortician Recognition Day. Fun fact, I once stayed in a funeral home. I'll explain that in a sec. National Promposal Day, National Johnny Appleseed Day, and National 311 Day. In addition to Zalir, sponsors Wash Your Nose Day. Just try to keep the stuff out of your nose. Keep the virons.
All I imagine is a giant moosey thing charging at me called Viron.
You're going to go to, like, your next national park trip, and you're going to see a moose. You'll be like, hey, look, kids, it's Viron.
What? Nothing. It's fine.
I was going to say, what would your kids say back?
What are you talking about? What's a Viron?
Hilarious.
You're grounded. No, just do that.
Wow. That's all it took was that. So, yeah, my grandmother used to work in a funeral home. And there was an apartment above the funeral home that she lived in. And so when I would go and visit, I would stay above a funeral home.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not terrifying.
I have one sibling. My sibling refused to stay in the apartment above the funeral home.
I would have slept in the car.
It was quite interesting because in order to get into the funeral home and into the apartment, there was a staircase that was right behind where they keep all the coffins. We lit that person up, I think, together. Nice work. Yeah, so if you've ever wanted to stay in a funeral home, just get a job at a funeral home. You can live above it.
Great. One of my good friends sorry, I read playing on on Matt Anderson. His dad was a mortician, so he grew up in a funeral home, and I don't think. I mean, I guess as a kid, if that's something you see as a kid, maybe that's something that's a little, it's not as weird, but I couldn't. I'm already weirded out by my own house, let alone. Oh,
he's up in that room.
I see you. Yeah. Oh, I tried to tomahawk him. Yeah, no, he. It's just. Ooh. It's weird. You know what I mean? Snufkin, it's bedtime? Snufkin said, the show right before my bedtime. You want me to sing you a song?
I mean, I read nap before work. Oh, yeah, up at the very top, yeah. So nap before work. And nap before work, that's specifically what's happening.
Oh, yeah.
Are you lullabying?
Who? Behind you. Lullabying? Oh, lullaby. Haha. This is I'm gonna wash.
Welcome to the night shift, buddy. It is good to see you, LHT Snufkin. Thanks for being here on Gaming Morning Show. Do you clean your nose?
Snufkin or me? Because I don't. I mean, I blow it and I pick it, but I don't with the weird. What is it? Sly? The Sly machine? Just stick that Sly machine right in your nose.
Miami's Sly machine?
Yeah.
Come on, everybody,
such
let's
good
do
music.
the conga. By the bus, by the bus, by the bus. Stunned. Oh, smoke screen. Excuse me. I probably almost ruined
Oh
your
my
chance at
gosh.
murdering the person.
Middle.
I just ran right into him.
Oh man, Gonzo's early too.
Wow. Man, every show, this is a fact.
Nice.
Every show that Sean plays with his copy of Nuts the night before, everybody gets here way earlier the next day.
A scientific fact.
You can't dispute that, chat. It happens every time. In somewhat related news, yesterday Sean played with Nuts on our stream version of GMS Plays.
Played with nuts, his own nuts. He got his own nuts. He loaded them up on his computer, and he played with them. Pretty good.
Wow. Oh, it's like they got you on that quick scope. Nope.
Yeah, I mean,
And I couldn't sleep with joy.
why not? Was Joy moving too much, or see what I did there? Jeez, he wouldn't die. What are you, Smokey boys? Smokey and the Bandit? Oh, right here, in the building, coming out the door.
I think he's above me now.
There's some smoke going on up there. Oh. With Sushi being here too on Friday, I'm gonna protest that was nonsense. I'm gonna be on the 20-second challenge on Sushi stream tomorrow night.
20-second challenge tomorrow with Sushi.
It's tomorrow Friday.
Yes, tomorrow is Friday. Today is
So I'll be
Thursday.
on tomorrow. Yeah. Sorry, Sean left, so now I'm all screwed up.
I'm all screwed up. Oh, don't know what day it is.
Oh my god. By the bus. By the school bus. The school bus. Show was rigged. Which show? Did I say a show? Oh, the 20. Yeah. I'm good at this. Oh yes. EpiPen. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't get it.
All right, Gaming Morning Show continues 7:23 on the West Coast. It is 10:23.
7:23 in the morning.
You're going very musical all of a sudden.
Sorry.
It is 10:24 on the East Coast.
24 on the East Coast. That's in New York is bagels, pizza.
That's
a commercial, I think.
3:24 for those watching in the UK.
In the UK, cheerio, pip pip. Yeah, Queen.
All right, there you go. That's Mike.
Sounds
I'm
about right.
Ryan. It is good to see everybody. It's 24 past something everywhere, right? Or 8:54. It's 54 past the hour in India. So there you go. Maybe don't complain for 20 seconds next time. Oh, bird!
That's a pretty funny thing.
Sushi
with the bird.
Sushi Love Chan. You can just type that in after twitch.tv and find the stream. And I will work in the break to have former 5 Questions contestant of Gaming Morning Show with a shout out because I don't have that built. So I failed you, Sushi. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Okay. Gaming Morning Show continues. What's Michael B. Jordan going to be directing? Mike O.
I was trying to think of a thing because does your mother-in-law love Michael B. Jordan? I was trying. He's gonna direct her. It doesn't make any sense
zing. It's true though.
So, but yeah, Michael B. Jordan is an amazing actor and a very, very sexy young man, and he's incredibly talented. And he's going to take those talents, and expand them by means of making his directorial debut with a movie that is going to come out next Thanksgiving in 2022. He is going to make his directorial debut with Creed 3, which I didn't realize they were making, but hey, we'll go with it, right? He is going to take the same direction of his boxing predecessor, Rocky Balboa, aka Sylvester Stallone, and he is going to jump into the Creed movies, and he is going to direct the next one that's set to be released on November 23rd, 2022. So Tessa Thompson and Felicia Rashad are going to make a return for their third installment, who is written by Keenan Coogler, who wrote Space Jam, A New Legacy, and Zach Balin. Zach, darn it, Ryan, stop sending me messages. Zach Balin, who wrote King Richard. So it's just really exciting to see Michael B. Jordan using his skills to do a little something other than just acting. He's a very, very talented and very well-spoken guy, and he says directing has always been an aspiration, but the timing had to be right. Creed 3 is that moment. It's a time in my life where I've grown more sure of who I am, holding agency on my own, maturing personally, growing professionally, and learning from the greats like Ryan Coogler and more recently Denzel Washington and other top-tier directors that I respect. All of which sets the table for this moment, Jordan said in a statement. And like I said, kind of following the shoes of Rocky star Sylvester Stallone, I think Rocky's where Sly got his directing. He made his directing debut there, and I don't know how amazing of a director Sylvester Stallone is to this point, but at least he made a couple of pretty decent movies with the Rocky stuff, and I have complete and total faith that Michael B. Jordan could make an amazing movie out of this, and I'm very excited to kind of see where it is. I have not seen Creed 2. Have you? I know that's a stupid question. Never mind. Has anyone seen Creed 2? What did you guys think of it? Because I have not yet seen it, but I'm excited to see what Michael B. Jordan can do as a director.
Have you seen?
Yeah, well, it's a sports movie, and I thought maybe you like Rocky, no. So you'd go and see Creed or Creed 2, but I was wrong.
You're gonna not be surprised by this, I don't suspect. But in order to have liked Rocky, one would have had to watch Rocky or any of the subsequent Rockies. I have caught several instances of Rocky movies. I have never watched a Rocky movie. So there you go. Cotted. 76.
You've never watched a full Rocky movie?
No. I'm bad at movies. The only movies that I watch are animated movies, really, and I like those. So, yeah.
Sylvester Stallone was pretty animated in the movie.
That's so close. I have been on the Philadelphia Museum steps though, so that's kind of like watching the movie. So
have you been near the statue?
Isn't that? Oh no, they moved it. Didn't they?
They moved it to like the art garden or whatever.
I'm sure I have.
Much to a lot of people's upsettedness.
I don't get one for that, right? That's just for you.
No.
Okay. So 76.
I was just making words.
Versus 1. Today is Wash Your Nose Day, chat, and so because of that, we're going to talk about made up. Well, not made up. They're drug names that sound like they might be made up. Because this whole Wash Your Nose Day thing, according to daysoftheyear.com, was inspired by Zlear. Zlear. The thing you need if your nose has stuff in it. Flush the Virons with Zlear. Viron! I, too, have not seen any of those movies. Have almost negative interest. Well, and Hofbrew's not a boxing fan either, so that would explain that. All right, so these are 10 crazy prescription drug names, and this will be a fun exercise already, chat, because part of this will be Ryan having to try to pronounce prescription drug names. So if you want a lesson in phonetics, hop on board, y'all. It's going to be a wild ride.
Get on board the choo-choo, the choo-choo. I can't put them together.
Hey, Copia, how do you spell out the word that Mike just tried to say? Just if you could put that in the chat, that would be great. 10 crazy prescription drug names from theweek.com, written by James Harbeck back in August of 2013.
This is pretty accurate.
Number 1 on this list is anakinra. I think this is probably
easy.
Pretty, yeah. This is gonna be one of my easiest ones. Someone thought maybe the person who named this had some fondness for Star Wars. Anakinra. I mean, that sounds kind of Star Wars-esque.
I really like the first sentence, though. Will this drug make you a Skywalker? If you have too much of it, probably.
Had something to do with receptors and then suffixes of Kinra, which has something to do with this and that, but it's a funny drug name. So.
The second one is Cisplatin. Would you put a splat right in your drug name? Oh, I get it, because it has splat in there. That's why it's funny.
Cisplatin,
it's a chemotherapy
maybe?
drug. Yeah. Cisplatin. Yeah.
No, okay.
So it's a chemotherapy drug for cancer. It was a pioneer in its class on the market since 1978. And it got its name from being an isomer of a platinum-containing compound. The isomers of the compound are the trans and cis isomers. The cis one works against it's not a fun drug. It's a chemo drug, so that's good.
AJ,
But splats.
you've been on Cisplatin. You don't have to tell us more, but did it
No,
help?
interesting.
But yes, Cisplatin.
Did
And these
you
are
go
drugs
splat?
that are crazy names that definitely can help people. We're just pointing out that Zlair is the creator of Wash Your Nose Day, and so I found this list to be interesting because these are tough names to say. And I have to admit, like, have you ever seen like Saturday Night Live prescription drug parodies? Those are always pretty interesting too. Domperidone. No, probably Domperidone.
Domperidone.
Okay.
Isn't that a champagne?
You're right. That's what it says in the text, and it made me think of like a champagne brand, Domperidone. Let's see what this one's for. This one is to block the effects of dopamine in your system. Champagne, as it happens, according to the author, does the opposite. Domperidone.
Excuse me, I would like some Domperidone, please.
Someone rolls down their window. Excuse me. Excuse me. Do you have any gray Domperidone?
If I ever have to get on this, I'm gonna rent like a Rolls Royce when I pull up to the window at like Walgreens. I'm like, excuse me, do you have any Domperidone? And they'll be like, sir, please leave. I'm like, okay. Good to see you. Well, AJ, I'm glad you're sounds like you're recovered and you're here.
We're glad you're here. That's for certain.
Yeah. The next one is Idebenone. Does this look like
That's a good one.
Does this I'd be none?
It says actually it said like Idebenone.
Idebenone. Oh. It's a new drug that's been treated for treating Alzheimer's disease and some other neurological disorders.
But it wasn't really successful on the market.
Interesting.
Idebenone. How about
Idebenone.
Moxifloxacin? 2 X's? Question mark, writes the author. This sounds like the name of a pop or rock group, but it's actually an antibiotic that you can buy under the name of Avelox.
Which is much better.
Moxifloxacin.
Read the next sentence after Avelox, please.
The floxacin signifies that it belongs to the type of drugs called fluoroquinolones. No, it's probably it's probably it's in loans, not lonus. Quinolones.
Oh man. The next one is Pancronium. Sound like a name for a cure-all? Well, it depends on what you mean by cure.
Sounds like it needs to be on like the chemical table, the periodic table.
Probably is. Not really. It's a very potent muscle relaxant. Wow. By the way, the full chemical name for Pancronium peroxide is a bunch of numbers and letters.
Here we go.
You don't
Ready?
need 'em.
2S, 3S,
Yeah,
5S,
do it.
8R, 9S, 10S, 13S, 14S, 16S, 17S, dash 17, something, something, 10, 13, something. It's a lot of words.
There's a lot of words.
Wow. Moxifloxacin. I like that one the best.
Hey,
so
good luck
far.
with the store, Copia.
We'll see you on your stream, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Number 7 on the top 10 crazy sounding prescription drug names. Fensuxamide.
Yes, please.
Imagine having a drug name with sucks right in the middle of it. Well, if you think that sucks, seizures are even worse, and that's what this drug treats, writes the author. That's good writing.
Such a great top 10.
Fensuxamide.
Benzplatin. It's like a German word. Did the drug blast away hit something? Maybe like some guy named Vinny? What?
Oh,
Okay.
no.
How about if Vinny was with his girlfriend Christine?
Oh, no.
What?
Vin
It's used to
Blastine.
blast away cancers. Yeah. It's another good drug because it does stuff.
Number 9
But
is
it's-
warfarin. Sorry. I'm so excited.
Warfarin.
No, it's warfarin. Warfarin.
Bobby Farron's middle name?
Speaking of things that sound like warfare, this is actually one of the grand old drugs on the market. It's an anti-coagulant drug.
Coagulant.
God damn it.
You're fine.
All right, number 10.
It's a hard one.
Number 10.
It breaks up blood clots.
Let's just get this over.
Oh. Xylometazoline.
Wait, this is a musical instrument?
Yeah. If you can't get your mouth around this, how about sticking it up your nose?
Oh,
Wow.
good! This is probably
About
what
$1.
Slayer made out of.
If I had $1 for every time I heard that, I wouldn't be surprised if you already have. All right. It's a vasoconstrictor. That's not a snake. Which is what your nose may feel like when stuck. So basically, it'll unclog your nose, or something else, I guess.
I now want your shirt that you're wearing that says "Look, it's Mike No" to say that at the bottom of it because it sounds like a snake. There's your list. Wacky
That
drug names.
Is our top 10.
Slayer. Wash
Things.
your nose day. That's what today is. Plumbing Day, Oatmeal Nut Waffles Day, Kidney Day, National Funeral Director and Mortician Recognition Day, National Promposal Day, National Johnny Appleseed Day, and National 311 Day. I was going to get my promposal ready for you, Mike, but unfortunately, my prom's been canceled. So, chat.
Unless it's being held in Texas, you can just do it there.
Chat.
Chat.
Do you want to do a Discord prom? We could all get dressed
Discord
up
prom?
in prom stuff. Mike could
Is
get
it like a prom simulator?
Mike could get a schnazzy tuxedo T-shirt.
I don't have to get it.
I knew that was going to be the case.
Uh,
Scott Chick is interested. Someone please put that in Discord. We'll add it to our list. We'll do that right after all the watch parties that we have on tap. By the way, did you see Optimus is going to do a table read for Star Wars this weekend during the Baby Yoda
Sure
stream?
did.
Are you participating?
I sure am.
I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I wish that I knew ahead of time though, and I was better prepared because I have a Chewbacca costume that is awful. Because so was it 3 years ago? From my wife is a teacher, so she was she had to what is it, chaperone, right?
Yes.
So
Chaperone.
they did a chaperone. It's a new drug.
That's where you lay down.
Chris is back. They did a thing where it was Star Wars themed. So they were asking people they knew. I used to work at the school. Just hit the button.
I just want to make sure that we have it right. So, yep.
Mike
It's
job
not-
number 5.
Okay. So they had known me in the past. So they were like, "Hey, do you want to come and get a costume?" And I was like, "Sure." So they bought one for me, and it was a little small. And it was like a leotard, not a leotard, like a you know how it's like really tight, and my bits were very noticeable, and I felt very uncomfortable, so I wore shorts over it.
Okay, I was going to say top bits or
Yeah,
bottom bits?
no.
It sounds like bottom bits.
Bottom bits, yeah. So I wore some shorts. So people are like, Chewbacca didn't wear shorts, and I was like, you're right. But we also didn't see Chewbacca's dong, so I'm gonna keep the shorts on.
Chewbacca dog.
So yeah. So I was Chewbacca at the prom with some gym shorts on, because otherwise my other Mikey friend would have been very apparent, and that would have been terrible. Terrible.
Oh my gosh.
Terrible.
There you go, Chris. Proactive for you. I have a pink tuxedo tee that I wore to one prom I chaperoned when I was a high school teacher. Well, guess what? Sounds like there's some interest in having a gaming morning show prom.
I think that's a good idea.
I do
I
think
think
it's
we could do a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, well, speaking of prom, they say romance is dead, according to Reuters. It looks like for a Ukrainian couple, it is even more alive than you would ever imagine. Ukrainian couple Alexander Kudley, who's 33, and Victoria Pustovitova is 28.
Bless you.
They are now handcuffed to one another.
Oh.
And this is an attempt by the couple to help their on and off again relationship. They're doing this for Instagram now, and they picked up a whole bunch of followers when they decided to do this. According to Victoria, we used to break up once or twice a week when during another fight, Vika once again said that we should break up. Oh, I replied, so this is a quote from Alexander, that I will attach you to myself. So, while Victoria initially refused the idea, they decided to eventually try it. And now, whether they're going to the bathroom, they're grocery shopping, they're doing cigarette breaks, they're doing it all together. Oh gosh, that is very bright. So yeah.
Well, I wasn't paying attention.
Just like we don't give actual personalized medical advice, we're also not going to recommend that if you're having a tough relationship with somebody that you should handcuff yourself together.
You definitely should not do that.
They've been doing this for about 3 months, it appears. And yeah, they're getting used to it more and more. In terms of physical comfort, with every day passing, we are getting more and more used to it. It's getting easier.
That's just ridiculous. They're up top on the middle part.
Ah!
Shoot him in the face. Shoot. Never mind.
Oh, there's no list of the day coming up, chat. That's a lie. We're lying to you. McKenna, good morning. Is my nose going to do something evil? And hello. I don't know. Is your nose going to do something evil? Does
I
it
hope
have an
school
evil
was
plan?
good.
Is it going to get
a magnum?
and fists?
Take the fists. Yeah, because I got shot. Oh, Axe is going to stream. I'll be there in a little bit to listen to your lullaby. Can you make it about a donkey? What happened with that guy?
I don't think.
Like I'm good.
I don't think they were prepared for the old jump over.
No. He was very confused.
Can't
Oh
believe I got
wow!
that
Look
one
at
shot
that.
with a magnum. Yeah. So I tried to, and I whiffed, and then I turned around.
He's like, where'd he go? Wow, that was crazy.
Well, we might as well give that person something, even if we end up losing this.
Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award.
Someone below me or behind me? That's you, maybe. That's you. Did they leave?
Oh. No, there was one. At least one of them left.
Celebratory group. That's probably because they were upset that I jumped over them, and
You're probably right, because that's the guy who it was.
That was really odd.
Maybe he had like a whatchamacallit, like he got DC'd or something.
Yeah, or maybe they needed to go to the bathroom or something.
He pooped himself. It's fine. Or she. I guess I don't want to.
True.
Lots of people poop themselves.
I was
In the
shooting
face.
I was shooting at you because I couldn't tell who was in front, and so all I saw was the name above your head.
Oh, that's funny.
Quality of gameplay is not guaranteed on Gaming Morning Show.
Come on.
They're still here.
Where are they?
Down.
Oh, hey.
Hey, thank you, Axe, for the lurk. We appreciate. Hope your day goes well on this Thursday. I put the sports tease up. I think we might be a little early with sports because this game is going rather quickly. Oh, and now
we can just talk about it longer.
Now we're just by ourselves. All by ourselves. I'm gonna shoot at the ICBM. I'm sure that's safe.
Where's my time? Oh, there it is. Oh,
catch it! Did you catch it?
Nope.
I'm gonna try to catch mine.
Oh, we won, guys! Woohoo!
Slow motion! I might catch it! I caught it. I totally caught it. All right, Gaming Morning Show continues 7:45 on the West Coast, 10:45 on the East, and it's 3:45 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Yeah, it is Wash Your Nose Day. If you want to
Watch that nose.
use your Zlear, you can do that. I mean, I've used like the nasal spray before. That's
Oh
about it.
yeah, I mean nasal spray is like you. I mean that's just I understand that, but like trying to drown yourself isn't fun.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, wasn't that Scott Chick who said something to that effect? It sounds like it's pretty rough in that regard.
Yeah, it is, and especially if you have like a propensity to panic. Like as soon as you feel the like it hit the back of your nose, you're like you just inhale and start like sucking the water in.
Yes, we did. You said something about like Zlear would be rough for your nose.
You drown yourself, yeah. Sounds like such a great way to spend the day. I don't know.
Hi there. I'm Ryan from Gaming Morning Show for Zlear. Have you ever thought about throwing some liquid in your nose and simulating that feeling of drowning? We have a product for you. With our product Zlear, you can shove it up your nose. Back to you, Mike.
I'm shoving it up here. And that's when they cut off and are like, straight stream cut.
Spreadsheet duty.
Oh.
That does
what?
not sound fun.
Well, if you put the sheets in the dryer, then they dry a lot faster, Kiki.
I also, though, am one that doesn't do well with spreadsheets. Okay. I
One
love
Pop-Tart.
What, did you already eat the other one?
What's for breakfast?
Makeda must have eaten it. What kind of, hold on. What kind of Pop-Tart, Makeda?
Remember,
this is like...
if you're getting food, you must show and tell when you come back.
He's got a point.
All right. What kind of Pop-Tart?
Chocolate.
Brian, do you like chocolate Pop-Tarts?
I haven't had one.
I saw you had a cherry one yesterday.
I love that's the best flavor.
Cherry is hands down the best flavor.
Other than brown sugar.
I can't do the brown sugar.
No, the brown sugar ones are good.
Cherry or strawberry, Herma James?
I do really like the s'mores, and I think that's the reason I've never had I think chocolate fudge is technically
s'more what?
A s'more Pop-Tart. I had s'more.
What though?
I had s'more Pop-Tart.
You had a lot of.
Yeah, so I had one Pop-Tart.
Oh my gosh!
Why do you die so fast?
Well, the good news is he has no life. So, because I shot him 3 times. Yep. See. Uh-oh. I think he's behind you. Oh. That sucks. Boo boo.
Oh, I shot him in the shoulder, and apparently that was not.
You had a smidge.
Imagine watching your spreadsheets dry. Hey, excuse me. Why is your computer not working? Oh, it's because I washed my spreadsheets. Give me an exclamation point dad joke, chat. Nice shots.
Boom in the back.
Now cleared all the Z's. It's safe in the zone.
Cleared all the Z's.
Zombie slaughter continues. Lady K.
Slaughter the zombies. Slaughter
AJ.
them real bad.
Starring Zombie Slaughter 7. The very left side is pretty clear. Oh, now it's not. Of course. Nice shots. Nice shots.
Boom.
Dad jokes, let's go. Everyone loves a good dad joke sushi. So, what game do you not want?
Oh, I tried. That sucked.
What did one ocean say to the other?
Whoops.
One dad joke. Yes, we would like one, but we're getting 2. We're getting one from Sushi
I
and
just
one
want.
from
I
Nightbot.
just want one.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
We'll get Sushi's punchline, and then we'll read the one from Nightbot.
Oh no! I set myself on fire.
Mike O is on fire.
Oh, he's right in the middle. Wow. Why are balls salty? What? Why are links salty? I don't know. Why are links salty?
We have a guess. I see you. Sushi, are you just gonna leave us on this cliffhanger?
Yeah, Sushi's like, I'm leaving now. That's fine.
Sushi.
See you guys next Tuesday.
Sushi, come back. Sushi will reveal the answer on the 20-second showdown this Friday.
What just happened?
Oh yeah, back room.
Back rolls? Yeah. Why are you salty?
That's what?
I went AFK. Yeah, we noticed, Sushi.
I like how you decided to depart right after you set us up with the joke. Sushi! We gotta work on our joke reveals better.
She said Sky Chick got it, so that's good at least.
I lost.
Uh-oh.
Dad joke. Here's one. What did one snowman say to the other snowman? Do you smell carrot? Nice shots. Oh no, he was right
they
there.
were on each other.
They were a train.
I prefer JFK as opposed to AFK.
I like LaGuardia.
LaGuardia is a pain in the buttocks to park in, though.
Never been there though. New
What
update for
hops?
Beat Saber. I gotta play some more Beat Saber. Oh gosh, it's on the right side.
Okay. They're both in the middle. Face palms at Sushi. I need some sushi.
I just missed a whole bunch.
Last night, Chris M.E., our neighborhood mayor of the internet, did a cooking stream where he made some spam fried rice, which looked amazing. But I think I'm going to do a sushi cooking stream one of these days. He inspired me to be a little more creative in my stuff.
Nice work.
So yeah, I'm pretty excited to do that. So
What?
do some homemade sushi cooking. Guys are just yeah, thanks.
Dude, I would get decoy points on that one.
Decoy. Hello, I am a decoy.
Hello, decoy.
So I did the 23andMe thing, and they let me know that I should know within the week what I really am. No, Makita, I am not going to cook sushi. I'm not going to cook her. That's,
My species.
she is our friend. Don't worry, guys. Oh my, wow. I didn't even turn that corner, and he, boom, right in the dome. Domicile. I like my friends raw, thank you.
Oh, I don't know why I ADS. That was a bad choice. It's a great Molotov kill, though.
ADS. It's a fun.
Yeah, I screwed that up.
It's okay, buddy. It's
Raw
more dramatic
Friends.
this way.
Raw Friends coming this fall to HBO Max.
Probably.
Okay, left side's clear so far.
Oh my gosh. By the car. Lunch break over. Time to clear another zone.
Oh, no, I shouldn't have stunned myself. Oh no! Man, through. All right, 7:55. It's Superphonic at 5 to the top of the hour.
Uber.
it's over. I was waiting for like the whole thing to start, and it was just getting over. It's so sad.
Yeah.
Still slaps though. All right, it's time for sports.
Sports.
Let's see what's
slapping,
happening.
sorry.
That's right. You should slap. Texas Rangers contract to be the first Major League Baseball team to have full capacity because of the governor lifting all the information about all the restrictions. Let's see. The same day, Texas Governor Greg Abbott's order took effect, allowing businesses in the state to operate at 100% capacity. Rangers CEO Neil Liebman said Wednesday that the team hopes to be at that for the April 5th opener against the Toronto Blue Jays, according to the Associated Press.
Yep.
Well,
who's excited for some super spreader events? Wah!
If it wasn't evidence you two were dads before, hey, we crushed that.
He's not wrong.
Just wait till Discord prom.
Oh man, it's gonna be awesome.
Speaking of Texas, LaMarcus Aldridge is out with the Spurs. They're going to try to trade the multi-time All-Star, 7-time All-Star by March 25th, which is the deadline. If nothing can happen, then the team could simply buy Aldridge out and let him sign elsewhere. Aldridge was a many-time All-Star with the Trailblazers before signing with the Spurs as a free agent. Upcoming salary cap for the NFL will be just over $182 million. That is a drop from last year. It's the first time it has dropped the salary cap since back in 2011. That was following an uncapped season. And veteran Iditarod Musher was removed from the race after he tested positive for the coronavirus, organizers said, according to Associated Press. Gunnar Johnson, 52, of Duluth, Minnesota, was withdrawn from the event at the McGrath, Alaska checkpoint, organizers said in a news release. And that is your sports!
When you said he tested positive, I was waiting for steroids to be like, oh, well, that's unfortunate.
No report on if the dogs were using steroids. Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Coming up, it's the final hour crew. It is now 7:57 West Coast, 10:57 East, 3:57 in the UK. Stick around. More of Gaming Morning Show coming your way shortly on this March 11th edition. It is Thursday on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. All right, you ready? No one else can see the damn Mad Lib except me. Oh no, this is problematic too.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Lime?
All right, the name of this Mad Lib, I'll just give you words and then you have to say them. Magic Anyone is the name of this one. Gods of all ages enjoy watching, say chaotic. Magicians perform their, say moist. Moist tricks. This wasn't well thought through. Did you just say you don't want it? All right, we're still going. Every man, woman, and say hand. Loves to see a magician pull a shax out of a hat. Sai live. Sean say ham.
Ham.
In a half. Or make a huge. Mike say fish. Fish. Disappear. All right, everyone say bother, bother, bother. Bother, 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 bother.
Saturday. Join Miss Bummer for more 1v1 Apex Legends tournament action. The PC edition of the tournament begins at 12:30 Pacific at twitch.tv/Miss Bummer.
Well, some try to say that it's hard to progress. Well, I'll beg to differ because I found the best people to teach me how to do it greater. People who remind me that I'm doing better. I've never seen such a change inside of me where I feel like I've come out of hiding. People say fear is the key to success, and I'm here to tell you that I'm crapping my pants. I never understood how people can love you, especially when they never met you. But somehow they have changed my point of view. I'll spread love until it's an issue. Yeah, I've grown a model and it's looking different. I overcame the odds, this disappointment. But see, I've changed my tune. Now I'll support myself, I'll do anything I put my mind to. I did something different. I overcame the odds, this disappointment. But see, I've changed my tune. I'll support myself, I'll do anything I put my mind to. You never know what will happen when you log in to see. No, you never know who you're gonna meet.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show continues. It is Thursday, March 11th, 2021. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. It is great to see everybody who's been hanging out with us this morning in the chat, on the internet, in the car, despite internet updates. Downloaded my new internet firmware today. I updated the internet. It's great. Pickle Feats is joining us this morning. It's so good to see you. It's all right, Mike. You'll figure it out. It's the curse that keeps on cursing.
I'm just gonna leave it open in the break now, and if it catches me saying bad words, I don't really care.
I mean, good that you don't care. That's important. Final Hour crew is here. Good morning. We've had many members of the FHC here earlier, but that said, it's still a thing. So,
Welcome in, Final Hour crew.
hello, Pickle Feats. It is good to see you. We've had Sushi along with us in the last hour. Makita has been hanging out during the break. Real AJ Lady K slaying the zombies and doing a great job of it wherever you're playing that. And, yeah, Lucas Myko's been with us the whole show. Sean had to dip out at the top of the show because work. So sad. So sad.
I don't believe it though, because now Copia has also disappeared and Sean is not here.
Uh-oh.
So I believe the two of them have left to just play hooky on the show. It's messed up, man.
Well, they at least are together.
Yeah,
So,
that's fair. That's fair.
You know, that's a good thing. I mean, Copia did say, I'm outside to pick you up. So
I mean, that is a very fair
it wasn't
point.
exactly like Ferris Bueller level of disguise. Yeah, Pickle, tell us all the ways that your work is gross, please. That'd be great. What about your nose, Pickle? How's your nose? Do you wash
Do you
up in
pick
there?
it? Do you wash it?
You use Lear? Tell us more.
Goes a little weird.
Voltron is a show. Virons are in your nose. Yeah. Yeah. We're literally talking about inside your nose, Pickle. Because today is Wash Your Nose Day. Washing out your nose. Oh, there was second reference of a neti pot this morning. Nice work. It's apparently where all the germs are. Inside your nose.
Sean said you shouldn't do that though. Yeah.
No
'Cause
neti pots?
It washes out the virons.
I thought you wanted to wash out the virons.
No, I don't think you. I think you want to keep the virons. No, there's good virons and there's bad virons.
Oh, gotcha. So washing it out with like a neti pot will get rid of some of the good virons?
all the Virons
How,
will leave.
how does it do for your good cholesterol though? Does that help?
Your good cholesterol is good, but your bad cholesterol is not good.
If I use a neti pot, does it wash out the good cholesterol or the
Only
bad
if
cholesterol?
it's only if you like butt chug it and then butt cleanse.
Good work. Can we get an auto mod for Michael, please? Thank you.
Butt cleanse.
It is Gaming Morning Show. Wash Your Nose Day came to us from daysoftheyear.com. You need to wash it out because it's a common practice for not many people. And so you need to do it because there's allergens and germs and stuff in there. And if you're interested in how to do it, you can use a product called Zlear, which Sean basically told us from a doctor's perspective. Whenever someone tries to convince you to do something because there's a specific product that they're offering, that could be something you want to research further. Okay? Now here's some fun facts.
Do it.
Okay? When you're participating in Wash Your Nose Day, daysoftheyear.com has some information. The region of the brain that is responsible for processing smell is 50% larger in women than in men. I don't know if these are true. Around 80% of what is tasted in the mouth is influenced by smell. I've heard that before. Okay. Humans have approximately 12 million smell or olfactory receptors. Bloodhounds have around 4 billion.
That's crazy.
It's a lot more. That's
That's
very much
super
playing into
crazy.
that whole thing of like a million seconds is like 10 days, but like a billion seconds is like 30 years or something. So, smell is unique among the 5 senses. It is the only one that is directly connected to the area of the brain that processes memories and emotions. There you go.
I believe that. Have you ever had that where you just like smell something and you're like, yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah, nostalgia for sure. Yeah, it
Yeah.
smells like grandma's house. Miss you, grandma. That smells like the funeral home.
Oh gosh.
No, chat. Don't worry about it. It doesn't sound that way. My grandma used to live above a funeral home. That same grandma is also now dead, but prior to death was above the funeral home, not below the funeral home. Rest in peace, grandma.
What kind of smell reminds you of the nursing home or the funeral home?
It's funny you should say that. It was my favorite game that is out today, Cyanide and Happiness.
Oh, good. Great. That's wow.
Out today
Cyanide
for
and
Switch,
Happiness.
PC, and Mac.
Oh boy.
Cough syrup and fire. Cyanide and happiness. I fell into a fire. Fire.
Hello,
Cyanide
FHC.
and happiness.
That's true.
It's a good stretch. All right, let's go.
Kiki, I don't know a ton about you, but I'm telling you, I'm concerned about that inner nose. You might want to watch that.
You gotta get it. Also, excuse me, if you have like a sink with the spray hose, just jam that up there, and it's like a power flush. The Gaming Morning Show does not condone that.
I'm not doing that. That's a bad idea. Please just, God, don't do that.
Or if you do, say you heard about it on the Tim the Tap Man show.
On Morning Gaming Show. Shut that thing down.
Tim the Tap Man told you to do it.
Tim the Tap Man did not tell you to do that. Please, again, just don't squirt water up your nose. Yeah, I'm concerned too. You know what I'd be concerned about is if I was a slug, and all of a sudden scientists started to say, you know what? I wonder if we watch that slug decapitate itself, would its head grow back? And Steven Johnson of Big Think has an answer for us.
I can just imagine, like, think there are any things that decapitate themselves and then continue living? There's probably
Carl?
a slug.
Let's go grab a slug, see if that does it.
Probably a slug. Oh yeah, let's check it out.
When a whole bunch of squirrels grouped together, I'm pretty sure they're a moose. Viron.
It's fun. I like your intro to that better because in my brain, all I could think of is, have you ever wanted to decapitate yourself and see if you grew back?
That was what you were gonna go with.
Yeah, that was mine. Most cases,
let's go.
It's probably no.
Let's go with mine.
Yeah,
mine is better in that instance.
However, legitimately, there is a slug that can, in fact, decapitate itself, continue living, and then grow back. So in a recent study, scientists observed 2 species of sea slug that were able to self-decapitate, survive for weeks without organs, and regenerate entirely new bodies. The study authors proposed that the slugs were able to survive as severed heads because of the unique way that they obtain energy from algae. So unlike normally just eating and needing your stomach to digest, these things could eat, take an algae, and have enough nutrients to be able to grow. So while other animals engage in self-amputation, which is known as autonomy, kind of like lizards drop their tail, to avoid predators, the study authors suggested that sea slugs may shed their bodies to avoid dying from parasites. It's really interesting how this happens, and there's actually pictures. So we'll link this in a second, and you can look, and there's like a video of this thing doing this. It's pretty awesome.
Gosh.
But also, here's the reason that it's so interesting. So one day, patients will have access to regenerative medicine treatments that will circumvent the complications of organ donation, said Sherlini Sankaran, executive director of Duke University's Regeneration Next initiative. We will be able to use our bodies, our own innate repair mechanisms to eliminate the wait time, cost, and limited supply of organ transplantation. Instead of transplanting organs, we will know how to repair our own. So basically what they're hoping, I don't know if they're going to 3D print them, but you can basically, the hope is that at some point they will be able to figure this stuff out enough to where if you're having organ failure or something like that, they can use your cells to regrow the organ. So imagine you have like dialysis, like your kidneys failure, you're on dialysis. Their hope is that they can take healthy cells from the kidneys, because there's still some healthy ones there, and regrow kidneys to transplant into you. So instead of having to wait for somebody to pass away in order to get a transplant, you would basically be able to just grow yourself and fund your own body harvesting. Sounds terrible when you say it that way, but you know what I mean.
That's what reminds me of like The Island. That was that Scarlett Johansson, Ewan McGregor, and they would make clones of healthy people so they could harvest organs.
Yeah. So it's just I think it sounds really interesting that there even like that there are animals out there that can do that. Oh, they were AFK until I turned the corner. That's funny.
Bummer.
But as of now, there are sea slugs that can do it.
Sounds like some Final Fantasy stuff right there. Wow. We have 3D printing of houses. Oh,
Well, I was actually looking at something yesterday that talked about 3D printing of body parts. There's one that they've printed. It's resin printing basically, but they've done a hand, and it like dips down into a liquid that resembles skin, and can actually mimic all the nerve endings and stuff that are inside of it. So it's not to a point yet where it's effective, but they're at the beginning stages of where they're able to do this. So someday, if in the future, if you lose a limb, they're gonna be able to print you one, and you can use that in order to help yourself or to get your limbs back.
Kiki, remember the very important stuff.
Remember, if you're getting food, you must show and tell when you come back.
Mimic zombies. Yeah, not a big fan of that.
Totally.
Not a big fan of that, AJ. Although, if we're growing things, we might end up getting to that stage, and then there will be mimics grabbing us with their tentacles.
Thank you for emphasizing tentacles and
tentacles.
Tentacles.
Okay, I think right.
Boom. I'm done.
Oh, mimics. Not cool.
D-U-N-N done. Boink. Ooh,
Tomahawk to the finger.
Take that.
Tomahawk to the finger was the name of my band. Nice work.
Take that.
Good
morning,
fish.
fish.
Good to see you this morning. wash your nose. It's the takeaway
Yeah,
already.
fish. Wash your nose right now.
But don't
I
do
don't.
it.
I don't. No, do it right now. Go.
But-
Yeah, I know that you want
Don't
to
do it
watch
with
the
the
show.
sinky thing. Don't do that.
Oh yeah, don't do it with the spray thing. Do it with the other thing. Why? Oh no, blow myself up.
Good thing I couldn't die to your bad choices.
Yeah. I tried to throw it inside and missed. I have an algae and I'm just pour it up my nose. Just kidding. I have a screwdriver that could probably help too. Just see how far I can get it.
Don't, please don't. Gaming Morning Show definitely does not want you to put any screwdrivers in your nose. Please, absolutely do not do that.
And remember, if you decide to, and then you have to go to the doctor, Tim the Tap Man.
It was
told
not
you.
Tim the Tap. They're both back there. They were just split.
Yep.
Once to your left.
That sucked
Extreme left, yeah. He was right there.
for that guy. Oh, that one guy is pissed.
All right, we got community games coming up after this one.
Community games in the morning.
We talked about it at the top of the show. We had a lot of fun yesterday watching Sean play Nuts. It's part of GMS Plays. Since Sean purchased the copy of Nuts, he did play with his Nuts yesterday live on stream.
Yeah, you shouldn't play with other. Oh, I was watching the replay on your thing. Crap. Yeah, don't play with other people's nuts, unless they ask you to, I guess.
Yeah, if you're playing with somebody else's and you didn't buy it, then you're playing with pirated nuts. So that's not okay.
Pirate nuts.
Wow. And we're still here to tell the tale. Yep.
Speaking of telling tales, I downloaded Sea of Thieves.
Oh, that sounds
And I'm
like
going
so much
to-
fun.
I'm gonna play it. Why is it the M82? I'm gonna plunder. Me hearties. Yo ho. He's coming behind you.
You
I
saved
saved
my
you.
life. I'm proud of you.
Pirate nuts bad, pirate booty good. Yes, we'll go with that.
Yes. Should make sure to create those links. It is Gaming Morning Show, 8:19 West Coast time, 11:19 out on the East, 4:19 in the UK. Yeah, right there, you're convulsing.
Yeah. Sorry, I was excited.
What are you excited about? Pirates booty?
Pirates and winning and pirates booty.
Winning
Yeah, all
is-
the above.
Winning's good. All right. Bob, it's 8:20. You know what that means.
Don't let the person hanging from the balloons fall into the monster's mouth.
Love it, Bob. We will also recap our Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News in a segment we call Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Re-News. That's coming up at the end of the hour. We'll also have our takeaways that were pretty okay and our clip of the day, chat. So thanks for being with us on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. Mad Artisan, thank you for giving us the host on Twitch. We certainly appreciate that. Gamer Fish Stick, thank you again for the follow this morning. Mirage and Real AJ, also thank you for the host this morning.
Optimus Raw.
I love that game. Who doesn't love the game? Bob, tell us about Optimus.
Saturday. Former Streamer of the Week, Optimus Rhyme, presents a 12-hour Baby Yoda stream. They'll be chatting, marbles, jackbox, and more. Go to twitch.tv/OptimusRhyme1.
Thank you, Bob.
And more.
Now you get Bob to say you're welcome. All right.
That's rude.
We've been having a pretty good run in
Bob.
spurts on Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth.
Spurts.
Yes. But we did lose all of our balloons yesterday. So as we segue into this game, I'm excited that we have a chance to build our balloons back up. Okay. This
Nice.
first one is sports.
Sports.
So yeah, you can guess letters in chat, and we will put them in there. We'll see if we can get closer to having our best ever total of 94. Bob says you're welcome.
Words.
Yes.
I like words.
Morning, Nintendo. Thanks for being here.
Greetings, Final Hour crew ambassador Nintendo nerds.
I will admit, Nintendo, that Chris MU checked in the 6 o'clock hour, so I think Chris ME is trying to out ambassador you.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Chris M. is also asleep right now.
What is a crazy pirate, Makita? Is that a dad joke? Coming in hot?
Aren't all pirates kind of crazy?
It's not
It's
Shaq.
definitely Shaq.
It's not Shaq.
Shaq!
It's not Shaq.
Badminton.
S.
Wimbledon.
Oh, man. Really? F. So we have an blank, E, blank, 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 F, blank, 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 blank. It's easy to out ambassador me. P, we got eaten. Weightlifting was the sport.
Not a sport.
Yeah, it is. It's an Olympic sport.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
B, O. I'm awake, but I'd rather be asleep.
Greetings, Final Hour crew ambassador Chris M. Yee.
Mayor of the internet.
Hey, Chris. All right, we're going to give a redo here. That didn't go well. This is places. 6 and then 3. B-O-B.
B. O. B.
Bob likes his name.
Bob likes
Pumpkins. Vegas Lass.
Did you kill the balloon guy?
We did Kiki because there was a really weird.
We had to have a
thing.
sacrifice, Kiki. Every once in a while,
Yeah.
balloon guy must fall. We have to
You.
let the balloon
6.
person fall into the
45.
hut. Hey, there we go. We're getting a chat. N. E. Okay, if these balloons continue to pop, I'm gonna. Yeah, poor. Can we have a moment of silence for balloon guy?
I will remember you. Will you remember me? You hung by the balloon so nice. Sorry that the monster ate your face.
Nice work. Nintendo Nerds is cracked.
Hoover. It's not a tumor.
I'm a child. Did I make a special
I?
ship with Bob?
A special ship, huh? Like what kind of ship? A pirate ship?
A kinship?
Oh, nice.
Well, AJ had to go for food, so you'll have my full attention until he gets back.
What's for breakfast?
Hot dogs.
Kiki, I can't help but notice you're here, but you haven't informed us what you're eating.
What was your snack?
Oh, T-boy! Like
Famous brands. Shaquille.
By the way, the dad joke was, if you're struggling to think of what to get someone for Christmas, get them a fridge and watch their face light up when they open it. This is famous brands.
Hot cross buns.
Brands. Not bands. Brands.
Nike.
I'm going to guess R.
Nike.
Oh, T-boy!
S.
Things are tough sometimes when you have to get your own hot cross buns. By the way, I just learned today that hot cross buns are a real thing, apparently. I had no clue. Did you know they were a real thing? I thought they were just a song.
No, they're real. Yeah.
Huh. Who knew? Oh, wait! I watched a Cheddar video the other day. And I remember them saying that, like, jingles came in part because people used to do that, like, streetcar vendors going down the street.
Yeah.
And so, one of them that was where that song came from.
Hot cross buns.
Oh, T-boy! Yeah, I didn't, Fishy, no. I just knew the song. Lady Kate, it's not breakfast for us. I had a pot noodle. AJ is having pizza. Let's go. We'll be streaming zombies soon. Oh. Good luck with your less than preferable retail job. I took some editorializing in there. Tried to be positive.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I'm going to look him up. All right, anyone else want to guess a letter? Bob, what do you think?
Al.
40.
He guessed L. Bob sucks.
There
at
was
this
a
game.
O.
Incorrect.
Yep, you were. O.
Oh.
O. G. Already got an O. I like pizza. I like pizza a lot. I'm looking up hot cross buns. Just a sec, chat. A. Hot cross buns.
I don't think that's it.
L. L's already guessed. Microsoft. M. I. C. R. F. T. AJ is cracked.
Correct. Wait, I thought AJ was getting food.
No, it just got done with the pizza. We were good.
Oh, God.
All right, speaking of food, this is eat and drink. We have 4 banked balloons. Meanwhile, I'll tell you that a hot cross bun is a spiced sweet bun usually made with fruit marked with a cross on the top and traditionally eaten on Good Friday in the United Kingdom, Ireland, Australia, India, New Zealand, South Africa, and some parts of the Americas, including Canada and the United States, according to Wikipedia. Stream sponsored by Xbox.
This stream is not actually sponsored by Xbox.
Stream is not sponsored. All right. Eat and drink. Long first word. Short second word.
L.
S.
Got an S. What was that? That was scary.
Uh-oh. The timer reset. We're going to have to take longer.
Uh-oh.
E. Nope. Pop the balloon. Man, we can't let the person hanging from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth twice today, Chad. I mean,
This
that would
is
just
ridiculous.
be blasphemous. C. T. Those letters sound similar. We're going to let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth twice, aren't we, Chad?
Croissants.
You're going to do this
Bagel.
to that person twice. Not blaming you.
Cinderella.
All right.
It's definitely an eat or a drink.
T was guessed. I'll go I. I hit.
Oh.
Milk. M. Nope, M did not hit. No, wait, there's a space. McKenna, nice try. Hey, at least we got some out. I'm going to go N. I'm going to do it. I don't care. Oh, it's still there. Oh, is it like... No, it's not cinnamon.
Oh.
Eat and drink. Eat and drink. A. Sushi with an A. Yes.
This takes really long to catch up on my end.
Is it? It's not like Catalina. No, it can't be Catalina. We don't have a T. Nope, not carnitas.
Nia?
Card. California roll. Uh-oh.
What?
I think we're starting. Didn't we already have that one? I don't remember, to be honest.
I don't think so.
All right, that's 5. Good job, Lady K. Lady K is cracked.
All I know is that's apparently the universe telling me that I need to go and get sushi for lunch.
Sushi. Pickle has it. Nice work. You both got it good. This is outer space. Lady Kate and Pickle with the answer. Outer space. The moon.
Uranus. Dude, I went like a whole week and a half without making a Uranus joke.
No.
Nope.
Put a U.
Well, good news. Nintendo Nerd is going to guess Uranus for you. Nintendo, it was not Mike's Uranus. Maintaining mediocrity, it's good to see you this morning. It was fun to see you yesterday during GMS Plays Nuts. A.
Uranus does fit.
If you didn't know, yesterday during our live stream of Nuts, we had critical reviews. And one of those was from Maintaining Mediocrity, saying, Sean's nuts, because Sean owns the game.
Nuts.
Sean's nuts are equal parts beautiful and frightening, and I can't look away.
Nuts.
That's a direct
Galaxy.
quote. Nice work. AJ is cracked.
Hey, I'm telling you, AJ is one of the developers on this show, or on this game. The show. Yeah.
Did anything concerning happen during Sean's nuts maintaining mediocrity? Because both you and I agreed that the game was way too calm.
Yeah, sometimes there are just games that aren't nuts.
Did you watch Did you watch the trailer for that game though?
I did not.
The trailer is so good. So you need to watch the
Yeah.
trailer because it makes you wonder, what the hell? Why is this game in there? So, all right, last one for this morning. This one is Places. Let's not kill the person floating from the balloons. Kiki would be sad. So,
California.
California. The call came from inside the cave, and I'm pretty sure the squirrels were stacking bodies inside the treehouse. Sounds reasonable. Nice guess, Fish. You hit a C. I see you. E.
I see you, he says.
There was some mystery brewing after you left. Man, I want to watch that whole gameplay. I just can't do it at, so late at night. I mean, when you're past 8 o'clock Pacific time, it's nap time. All right, I'm going to go R. A from AJ. Barcelona.
6.
We did it, chat. All right, we banked 4 balloons there, now up to a total of 13 in one day. And that's how we play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth. That is Mike. Whoa. I am Ryan, 8:33 West Coast time. It is 11:33 on the East Coast, 4:33 in the afternoon. Coming up, we'll have our Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Re-News. We'll also have our takeaways that were pretty okay and clip of the day. It's all coming up. Probably going to head over after the show, by the way, to Blaze on Twitch. I don't think we've ever rated Blaze. So Blaze is streaming right now, and we can say hi to Blaze. All right. Michael B. Jordan is going to be directing Creed 3. It's going to be out Thanksgiving 2022, according to Angelique Jackson of Variety. So, chat, we're asking. Oh, wait. Round of applause. Super's done with his meetings for the day. You, Super, have completed yet another work day. And for that, we are proud of you.
Good job.
Nice.
Good job, Super.
So Mike was upset because I've never watched any of the Rocky movies. I was not surprised that I haven't watched any of the Rocky movies because it's movies and I'm bad at TV and movies. So, hey, anything for you, Super. So, are you excited to watch Michael B. Jordan direct Creed 3? Tessa Thompson, Felicia Rashad, going to be in it, returning in the third installment. It's going to be written by Keenan Coogler. And it's kind of the next thing that Michael B. Jordan's going to do.
I'm excited about that.
I mean, Michael B. Jordan's good at most everything, so.
Yeah.
Hey, Super.
I can't.
High five.
High screen?
Me and Super have a special kind of kinship. No, please stay. Come on over here in the never seen Rocky side of the room.
Well,
nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you just don't have any interest in watching a movie.
No, that's fine. See, I'm just... It surprises me, though. Like I said, it still surprises me that you've never seen Rocky. Because, like I said, it's a sports movie that's a classic, Like, I would have assumed that you watched it once, but hey, that's fine.
I just never really been into boxing. I mean, I take that.
I don't like boxing, but I really enjoy the movie.
Yeah, it's got to be a sport I'm interested in.
Gotcha.
It's also an 80s movie. Yeah, like Field of Dreams is a far better classic sports movie.
Oh, heck yeah. It's one of my favorite movies. They're in that little room over there.
Oh, that door is shot through? Nice.
That guy's name Venmo?
Maybe it's a Venmo link for sending dollars. Oh, no, it's Vino.
Oh, it would have been cooler if it was Venmo.
I've seen a lot of classic movies, but to be honest, most of the classic sports movies just don't do much for me. Lady K, that was Nintendo Nerds. Lady K, I watched a Rocky movie once, hated it, not a fan of Sylvester at all, and I don't like movies about sports. So there you go. You're kind of outnumbered in this one.
No, it's fine. I'm. I mean, I understand people's. That guy, one of the guys is on fire. And he's dead.
Oh my gosh, the second one's right over the left shoulder.
Lame. Field of Dreams is my favorite movie of all time.
I love how Super's tweet about how if you build it, they will come is not true about Twitch. Very true, very wise. I told you this once, chat. I'll say it again. One of the weirdest things that I took away from Field of Dreams was don't eat hot dogs on the bleachers. Back right room.
Oh.
Like, I love the movie. I really was afraid to fall off the bleachers whilst eating a hot dog.
Whoa.
That was a
some terrible
legitimate
shooting.
concern of mine. But I don't know what it was like
I'd say
for
it's
all y'all
fair.
growing up. But do you remember, or can you conceptualize, if you go to a playground nowadays, the slides are very shielded from people falling off the sides.
Mm-hmm.
My first slide in elementary school was about 38 feet tall.
Yep.
And had no
Metal.
railing other than, like, the railing that now comes up to, like, mid-calf on me. So maybe it was up to my torso as an elementary aged child.
Back in that room. Oh, that's C4. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, I remember it's funny. I mean, you think about what things. I mean, everything was a death trap when we were young, and now they're like, no, you can't go anywhere.
So we had
You must not fall.
We had the same type of bleachers. Like, our bleachers had, like, these really wide rails that, like, elementary kids could easily fall through. That's a burst gun, by the way.
Yep, sure it is. Sure he is. Oh, I thought you got him.
It's a
The
decoy
dude's got like
grenade.
the smallest sliver of life. Nice.
My slides had rails, but they were metal and quickly became the surface of the sun. That is so
Yeah.
true, too. The metal
Yep.
slides were so hot.
It was like 15 to 20 feet tall, went like straight down, and was metal. And if you wore shorts, all you heard was and it just burned.
Yeah. So that's the point in saying the Field of Dreams thing is like the legitimate like fear of falling off the bleachers was partially due to the fact that it was so plausible.
Yeah.
Oh, I got hung up on a column. Nice. Good job winning.
Nice.
Nice.
Hung up on it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was like trying to back up on
Happens.
it, like to the side, and I got caught up on a railing.
The
Yeah, Field of
the
Dreams.
ladders were also death traps. Climb up that
Ladders.
ladder, like tetanus.
What ladder?
Climbing up to the top of the slide.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Like the stairs up to the slide were so steep
Yeah.
because the ladder was also 80 feet tall.
He was left side in that back room. Yeah, it was tall. I felt like no matter what you did, it was just. Yeah, they always got super rusty. It was crazy.
I forgot about the faculty. That movie starred Jordana Brewster, a young Jordana Brewster.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, Katie Holmes was in it.
And every time I closed the bleachers, I always checked underneath it. But I also remember as a kid, I would play underneath our bleachers, which were not auto-closing, by the way. But then when I saw that movie, I was like, oh, that could happen.
They're just chilling in the back rooms.
I don't need to reload.
Mhm.
That was a horrible Molotov. Oh, crap. Yeah, I'm screwed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's a fast capture. The cast of the movie was lit.
Lit, son. Lame.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
good.
talked about the faculty in one of the episodes of Gaming Morning Show where no one was here. And that's where
What?
we learned, I can't remember who else was in that movie. Wasn't Elijah Wood in the faculty?
Yeah.
Nice shot. Nice shots.
Oh, I see you.
You do have stim.
Oh, good call.
Nice try.
Oh, boom.
Jon Stewart's in the
What?
faculty?
Oh, he's a teacher. That's right.
That had to be pre-Daily Show Jon Stewart, right? Or very early?
I think so. I think Craig Kilborn was probably still hosting it at that point.
Well, Craig Kilborn was doing the Late Late Show by the time I was in high school, and I swear the faculty came out when I was in high school, so maybe it was early Jon Stewart.
He's right inside that door. Never mind. No, he's dead.
What? Oh my gosh, that's a burst gun too. All right, Gaming Morning Show, 8:42 West Coast time, 11:42 on the East. Watch this. This is just. Oh, I'm gonna finish shooting you. Yeah,
Sucker!
early Daily Show.
Ooh.
Oh
gets a
yeah,
pen
he
in
gets
his
the pen
eye.
in the
Yeah.
eye. Oh, the memories. Oh, the memories.
Memories at the corners of my mind.
Is that another Tiny Tim song?
No, it's Barbra Streisand. Oh.
Wait, isn't Tiny Tim and Barbra Streisand the same person?
Absolutely not.
Okay, sorry. I might have my wires crossed.
Don't you dare.
So yeah, we told you about Michael B. Jordan directing. We told you about a Ukrainian couple who have handcuffed themselves together and are now very popular on Instagram. They've had thousands of followers since. It was a move.
You and
that
Sean should do that.
It was a move that they decided to do to try to better their on and off again relationship. It'll definitely work. Josh Hartnett, Famke Janssen.
Yep.
I don't even know who that last person is. Wow. Good movie.
She was. Have you? It's again stupid. You've seen the X-Men movies, have you not? Have you
Yes,
said
I have.
that? She was Jean Grey.
Like the one that long-lasting Jean Grey, right?
Long-lasting Jean Grey?
Or have they even replaced her in the series, in the X-Men
Like,
movies?
Well, it's so. I think Sophie Turner,
yeah.
is the new one.
Okay, but the
But
one
she was the
prior to
original
that,
one.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then I know who Famke Janssen is.
Okay. Yeah.
We also told you about slugs that can decapitate themselves and have their body grow back.
Oh yeah. I've always wanted to do that.
Optimus Rhyme. That could be a contest. Gaming Morning Show. Whoever wins gets to be handcuffed to Hefty for a full day.
How do I lose that?
I think chat. I feel very close to you. Not quite ready for the bathroom sharing yet, though. Not really quite ready for that yet. I don't know.
You've never held hands under the stall as you pooped?
Talk to me in March. Maybe I'll change my mind. March of 2022.
I was gonna say it is March.
Just saying. You know. All right, we got Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews coming up after this.
Renews. What am I holding? Oh gosh, one of them is AFK, so there's that. I'm gonna take care of that guy real quick.
Nope. Did that for you.
Oh.
I got one vase. I got two vases.
Thank you. Thank you very much for taking care of the vases.
You get the bad guys, I'll get the vases.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Man, Josh Hartnett was such a beefy bad A in those days.
You can say badass on a PG-13
I don't want to say
show.
the A. I'm worried because then Dad will yell at me.
Dad never yells at you. It's gonna be right here in front of us in this room. Nope, I lied.
They're both hiding in the back where the AFK is.
Yes, Nintendo. You've never held hands under the stalls as you pooped? Oh, you wrote stars. Is that what you said?
Stars is even better.
I
said
thought you
stalls,
said stalls.
But, I mean, I did say stalls.
And
but hey, you know
scene.
what? You know what? Sometimes under the stars is just as
Fine,
good.
I'll let you watch the gameplay. I know that you really liked watching us full screen playing this game, but sure, fine.
He ran upstairs. He killed you.
It's not my grandma. Don't. Mike. Mike, we're on the clock. Just please shoot the person. Mike? Mike. Did you shoot him in the kneecaps?
In the foot.
You made his laser point down. Oh, stalls.
Yeah.
So Optimus, there have been numerous times on the show, mostly in the early stages, where I had forgotten to switch the scene. And if you really want to know what you look like when you're playing video games, be full screen while you're playing video games.
It's just us and that guy.
It's a humbling experience. Watch your language. It's not my grandma. My grandma probably is watching. Rest her soul in heaven.
Oh. Oh, did I get it? No. You beat me to it. I think I hit the converging tomahawks. Whoa.
That was weird.
You ever wonder what the outside of the building looked like? Holy jeez.
Yeah, it's not a fun experience.
What, pooping under the stalls?
I got the ping advantage, Mike.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, Game and Morning Show. It is now 8:48 on the West Coast, 11:48 on the East Coast. Stick around. We're going to Blaze after this. So thank you for hanging out with us. 4:48 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. It's been great to see you, FHC. A couple more shout out to Nintendo nerds. It's great to see you this morning. Thanks for hanging out with us on Gaming Morning Show. I heard the cooking stream went well yesterday. Chris M.E. I liked your Lifeline cosplay. Big shout out to Kate Zaid, who held an Apex Legends cosplay yesterday. That was pretty cool.
He looks really good. Groggy looks good too.
Oh yeah, Groggy rocked it for sure. Yeah,
I don't know who Groggy was because I don't know any of the characters other than Lifeline, Loba, and Gibraltar. But yeah, and Bloodhound. I think I know.
Mirage.
Bloodhound.
Mirage has the curly hair and does the clones.
Mirage.
All right, cool.
I love Mirage.
And big shout out to Lady K2. Thanks for hanging out with us and telling all the things that are happening in your world, including your food, pizza.
A whole new.
All right, Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews pretty much summarizes just everything that is out today, but there are some very good names of the morning this morning. If you missed any of our Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News, which we do halfway through the first hour, search Twitter.
#GMS Morning Gaming News.
Rocket Star Leeds founder Gordon Hall dies at the age of 51, according to IGN's Joel Screbbles. Sean reporting that that's a pretty sad passing, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing Build-A-Bears are moving in, so if you would like to have a Build-A-Bear Animal Crossing character, Rebecca Valentine of IGN says it's a possibility. And
Great.
Mike's going to go buy $200 D&D dice.
No, I'll buy $199 D&D dice though. What am I, made of money?
Mike's going to be proud of himself for negotiating.
$199.99.
It is worth looking at, though. Click that link. That's the one for
They're
the
really
D&D
cool.
dice. They are good looking. Out today, Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game. Cyanide and Happiness. Battle Brothers, a turn-based tactical RPG. Multi-quiz. A Day Without Me. Bloody Bunny, the game. WRC 9, the official game.
I was confused.
Bushoju Battle Cyber Panic. Alchemist Simulator.
Panic!
Smash Club Streets of Shaminis. And Sapper Defuse the Bomb Simulator. Our name of the morning. Bob Help Them. For Switch.
Bob help them.
Bob is good with it.
Don't panic.
Good job, Bob. Panic!
I'm sorry. We'll remember you losing the game. Coming up Monday,
Remember you.
if Ryan remembers, we will have a Name of the Month giveaway. There was some really uninteresting day in gaming histories, but the two that I remember.
Beat up.
Dark
4
Souls 2
memories.
came out in 2014. Electronic Arts released Titanfall 2014 as well. And then some stuff happened with
I will
Coleco,
remember
which I definitely didn't call
you.
Colco.
That was really good.
It's time for the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Hey there, chat. It's the clip of the day.
Toot toot.
We have a guess. I see you. Sushi, are you just going to leave us on this cliffhanger?
Yeah, Sushi's like, I'm leaving now. That's fine.
Sushi.
See you guys next Tuesday.
Sushi, come back. Sushi will reveal the answer on the 20-second showdown this Friday.
What just happened?
Oh, yeah, back room.
Back rolls? Yeah. Why are you salty?
Let's What?
I went AFK. Yeah, we noticed, Sushi.
I like how you decided to depart right after you set us up with the joke. Sushi just came in, tried to give us a dad joke, and then just took off. With AFK. Nice work, Sushi.
I do that all the time.
Do you? No. Guys, you gotta hear this joke.
Knock, knock.
All right, I'm back.
It would be better if it was knock, knock.
Just takes off. That was great.
Where'd you go?
Here's one. Hear about the new restaurant called Karma? There's no menu. You get what you deserve.
That would suck.
Oh, yeah.
Our takeaways that were pretty okay, chat. Let us know what you learned from today's show, and we would like to share that with everybody else. And then we're going to go raid Blaze. Mike O, what did you learn on today's show? What is your takeaway that was pretty okay?
That if you want to get an entire joke, make sure that Sushi, you have her undivided attention.
Okay.
She's bolt.
Mike's Puppet Pal's loading screen. Yes. Thank you, Mad Artisan. I like how it matches the background to the shirt.
I don't know how that happened, but it worked out nice.
Probably science. All right. Anyone else have a takeaway that was pretty okay? Mine was that if a product comes out to specifically address a condition that you weren't entirely sure you needed, it's probably more PR than medically necessary. But I don't know. If you want to wash out the inside of your nose, you can do so. Whether you're using Zlear or, Kleenex.
Another thing. Yeah.
No matter what, get your... Is it Vitrons? Virons.
Viron.
Get your Virons out your nose. My takeaway is that I'll wake up for the first hour if you wear a Chris M. Meat shirt. It's true. Sushi, takeaway, Mike doesn't wash his nose. Wash your nose, Mike.
Not the inside.
Oh, yes, you missed it. Watch the VOD, Nintendo. It was pretty good. It was apparently you can get shirts. I learned that, too. My takeaway is that if you play Jackbox games and you play TKO, you actually have a chance to buy a shirt. Even Mike's shirt, if he goes back on camera, also is one that's from the video game.
Yeah, this is...
Look, it's Mike No. All right, thanks for hanging out with us, chat. Thanks again for the host, Matt Artisan, Mirage, The Real AJ, and everybody who was involved. If you're watching on Twitch, stay tuned. We're going to send you the Blaze. Please say good morning from GMS. We'll be back tomorrow on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv.
Au revoir.